We are live. Back again. What's up, people? Hold on, I gotta find the Zone app. Semifinals, people. Big game today. Up the Chelsea versus Fluminese. I can't tell whether I always thought that Palmeiras was the hardest Brazilian team here. So I'm hoping that Fluminese is just another timeout. But we're gonna see. We got about We got about 10 minutes till game time. We got about 5 minutes till game time. What's up? All right, there it goes. Diogo, what's up? You made some edits. Dope. Hold on, let me double check since we got some time. Meanwhile, the Fluminese players are coming out. Let's double check this. Need one more thing, actually. How does Fluminense defend Chelsea in their firepower? Won't be here for a long time. Man, where you headed, bro? Hopefully somewhere good, man. As I said, don't leave Thiago one-on-one with the quick players from Chelsea. That's going to be dangerous. Just a quick question. We're talking about if Fluminense to be the underdog, but we're all rooting for him. Yeah. So, what is it? Is it the best team tonight or today or what? I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening. Sorry, just getting set up here. Yeah, exactly. On the Chelsea side, though, they have a ton of firepower in front. They just added Joao Pedro, too. What do you think he adds to this team? Like, if you're defending him, how do you stop him? Maybe he has a little bit of that South American player on top. I think he's an aggressive player, a fast player, but also one that's not afraid to get physical. And I think when you're playing against a back line like Fluminense has today, you have to be physical and you have to be willing to take opportunity when it comes. And having a guy like Moses Caicedo back too, I'm curious who this guy is announcing. Damn, stadium looks lit. MetLife actually looks lit. Here comes Thiago Silva. One time. Headed to Manchester. And then up to Scotland. Okay, you got a trip ahead. I'm not mad at that. Hold on one second. Let's reset this. And also, sometimes you get to the edge of the box and finish chances from distance, which is very important. Yeah, he doesn't get tired. Exactly. He's up and down the pitch all day long. He can run, support the team, defend, sacrifice himself so the other can look good. Let's see. Listen, what I want is games like this that you expect that are very, very tight, that are defined just for minimum chances. You need to be very effective, very focused, and protect the set pieces. Set pieces, I think, are going to be crucial in this game. Yeah, Chelsea, their set pieces, they've been so good. No, definitely, they're a big team. I mean, even Trevor we put together at Palace, and leading goal scorer at one point from set pieces. So, like you said, set pieces can be really big today. I'm really interested to see who's going to be the player to write their name in the stars today. And I feel like when you get to this point of the tournament, too, the semifinals, it comes down to the leadership. Who's going to lead? Who's going to step up in those? Paul Rogers in the building. What's up? Hopefully Chelsea can go home tomorrow. Yikes, Paul. Hate. This is the last English team left, man. You should be on our side. EPB live stream plus World Cup football heritage. Big facts. What's up, Lancelot? Welcome back. Chartered said he's cooking up edits right now too. Good. Keep the edits coming. And Chartered is going with you to Manchester, or you're gonna go link with him in Scotland. Paul Rogers is here with all the smoke already. Headed to Manchester is not a holiday. All right, bet. Let me throw this time up right now because it's honestly time to get going. We see Thiago Silva. It looks like a spectacle, and it honestly doesn't look that packed at MetLife for a Tuesday afternoon. 12 o'clock. You know what I mean? Like, sheesh. All right, let's see. Oh, what was I doing? I was just setting up.
slice the defense. He's very, very good at that, and that's why I like him.
I think where the day today is patience. I think as a defense, Fluminense has to be patient, not jumping out of the line. I think Chelsea going forward also have to be patient with breaking the line. So it'll be interesting to see who can make that final decision that changes the game.
And now Chelsea's been accustomed, as we said, to play against Brazilian teams, but this is a very different setup of the likes of Palmeiras and Flamengo.
What we got here, man? Welcome in, y'all. Boom. Chelsea Fluminese. It's time.
The stage is set here at MetLife semifinal with everything.
Paul Rogers said Scotland great, Manchester no. If Chelsea or Fluminese goes to the final, I'm happy for both. Really? Okay. I mean, that makes sense. As a Brazilian, I'm not mad at you. It's Chelsea or bust for me. I don't even want to watch the final. I'm kidding. I'm throwing a huge block party for the final. Chelsea better be in it, though. That's all I have to say. I'll check this on my phone. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and go live on Instagram. You know how we do. Let folks know we're in here. As I live in Lanzarote, and I thought I'd go over here with him to Scotland. I've never heard of Lanzarote. And how'd you meet Chardich? Because it's like, yo, if y'all can travel all over Europe, come on over to America. Okay, Lanzarote. Spanish island off the Canary Islands. Bro, Diogo, you're living good. Well, you know, I'm an island boy. I love islands. Let me do you a favor. Let me run to YouTube and see if I can see Diogo edits. See if I can see any edits for you or from you. Because you tag Diogo edits. 23 subscribers, 7 videos. Or RIP Jota. Man. RIP, bro. Fluminese. Man, Chelsea wearing green bottoms. That's interesting. Chelsea's been the away team all this whole tournament. They've been wearing their white kits. I'm not mad at it. I love these little off-white kits. It's near Tenerife. Okay. Paul, have you been there? Called it a few back. No one getting near PSG. We gonna see. Yo, that game tomorrow. Come right back here. We're going to be right back here for that game. That's going to be crazy.
Fluminense have not lost in 11 matches, and they've been electrifying at times in their performances. But today, Luke, it's a clash between style and strategy, with both managers' philosophies on display. Chelsea, though, they will not be caught off guard once again like they were against Flamengo. The referee today, Francois Texier from France. 36-year-old who takes charge of his 4th Chelsea game and was referee at the 2024 European Championship final last year between Spain and England.
They're counting down the clock.
Down to the final 4. As we get the first
game on, baby.
World Cup semi-final underway here at MetLife Stadium.
Game on. Dope, Diogo. Ronaldo Pesci, Mexico wins. Yeah, you're a little late, Ronaldo Pesci, but I'm happy for you. Paul Rogers got a trip on the books. I ain't mad at that. Next month to celebrate buying a new car. Hell yeah. Living life. Barbara Bolka today. Dr. Comments. Who is Barbara Bolka? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Sheesh. We gonna see. High hopes. Boo-boo, stop it. Stop it. Okay, you can eat that. That's fine.
35 years of age, and he's playing on that left-hand side.
Just discovered that my dog likes chewing on things. No, not that. Paul Rogers said, you're not rich like me. Listen, I'm trying to buy a new car. Swimming pool. You're right. Swimming pool is lavish life. It's even worse when you don't use it. If you guys don't look at my dog right now, she is eating a stick. I didn't even know you like sticks. But what dogs don't like sticks? All right, a minute and 23 in, and I haven't even watched a second of this game. This turf looks horrible. What is that? Is that a shadow on the field? No, it's grass. Okay. No, it doesn't look too bad up close. It looked horrible. It looks like there's like a big black mark on the field. Diogo said, I'm poor too. Nah, brother, you're rich with friends, bro. Stay in this chat. Peace, Diogo. Hopefully you watch the game. Give me your prediction before you leave.
John Arias, he's played every minute. Colombian, 27 years old, with a goal and an assist so far. You can already see Marco Correa right there flaring out and trying to apply the pressure on Buga. Where exactly his starting spot is. Arias loves to find pockets like this. Arias is away over halfway. He's got support wide to the left side.
Yo, who's looking at far post, Cucurella? That's wild. Interesting, Nkunku's getting a start. It really seemed like it was the end of him, but now that Noni is getting more looks, it's like management told Maresca, all right, let's start playing Nkunku because he's not going anywhere. Way to spray the ball out. The ball looks like it's getting caught up on the field a little bit. Okay, and I'm just realizing the marks on the turf are actually shadows. I think my TV is just a little dark. Those are shadows from something. My pool takes 4 days to fill up. Yeah, this pool takes 4 days to probably a little longer even. And don't even ask me about heating it, bro. No way.
Well, the one thing about Chelsea, you look and you see the depth. The win against Real Betis in the Conference League. So this team has grown quite extensively throughout the course of the season. Figure out
Hello?
at home and on the road for them to driving forward.
Yes, I'm currently busy right now. What's this? Can I give you a call back? Oh, what's happening? Hey. So absolutely. I'm doing actually a live stream. So I'm going to give me streaming this Chelsea game. Give me two hours max and I'll call you right back. Okay, perfect. I'm glad that I'll save this number. Bye. I'm glad I answered. What's up? The boy Justin's in the building. Justin. Come check the boy Justin Jordan.
What's up, chat? Oh, we lagging?
I'm lagging because somebody just called me and I wasn't on D&D, but they can see us. I don't know. You chilling? All right. What's up, boy? It's game time. Kavar edits 3-1 for Chelsea. I love to see it. I love to hear it. Manchester United? Nah, nobody there. Wait a minute. What is going on? I don't know what's going on with it, but it's working. Who was on the phone, Paul? Paul, we got a lot going on. I did not know. I need to get her a bone now that I know she chews on things. 8 years in. I had no idea. She's just eating on this stick. That's what I'm talking about. Cucurella, that's not a foul, bro. Okay, good. It's ours. Offside. Okay.
Is Thiago starting?
Yeah, he is. The legend. I get so confused about that shadow on the field. It looks like turf, but it's not.
Oh, that's it right there.
Paul, I'm over here ducking. Anybody can call you these days. I'm over here ducking spam calls, but that was actually a call that I needed to take, to be honest. Hey, it's like I want her to chew on it, but just don't get anything caught in your mouth. Matter of fact, give me that. Yeah. This dog is over here coughing. Paul, this is Jordan. You might have seen him on the stream before. He can't even see himself. This is crazy.
What's up, Paul?
He's definitely pulled up to many streams. That means you've been missing from some streams, brother.
Yeah, where have you been?
Where you been?
I'm even behind you. Who's behind me?
He said, "Who's behind me?" So we're starting Chris and Kunku, which is different.
Okay.
We also are starting Malagusto because apparently Reece James is a little not perfect.
I mean,
Obviously,
we still scored, so
right.
I guess that's some momentum.
Right. No. He definitely added to this campaign, but I just want him to be healthy and like fully healthy.
Oh, we started Tosin.
We started Tosin, which I think that's more so because I don't know. We were starting Badiashile. We still don't have our center backs set. It's Levi, but who else, right? I guess Trev Chalobah, but yeah, you're right. Interesting.
Oh, we started Neto.
Yeah, Neto and Nkunku are starting on the wings, and then we have Caicedo and Enzo as the two holding. Ooh, go win that. Yeah, so I don't know if Levi's got like too many yellow card accumulated, but that's why we're starting Tosin. It's Trev and Tosin. Gimme. That's you did a good job with the stick, boo boo. You did a great job. I don't want you choking on wood, bro. Right. Now I gotta take you to the vet.
Yo, Jordan.
Yeah, I need to like redo the. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna tap out of the stream for just a second, and I'll tap back in. Hold on 1 second. So I hate that when that happens. How's that? Yeah, now y'all can see Jordan behind me too.
He's a blondie, right?
Yeah, Caicedo's blondie.
I guess everyone has to go for the blonde first, huh?
I mean, Caicedo had like this is his second. He read up in New York. He must have went to a hairdresser or something. We're also live now on IG. What's up to everyone?
Let's see if things happen within Kunku. He's pulling Bernal deeper and deeper. And that's allowing Cole Palmer to peel off Hercules. Paying attention to Enzo on his right-hand side. Cole Palmer's finding a lot of space when Nkunku's either off his left shoulder or pushes just a little bit higher parallel to Joao Pedro. Chalobah. Kunku back over halfway. Mentioned before that Reece James is available, having missed the last game through injury. He's on the bench today, as is Noni Madueke, who is currently...
Oh, it's a terrible pass. What are you doing?
So much going on.
Pedro's messing up. He don't even know what position to play. Look at him. Why is he so far back? You're our striker.
Just get a cross in. We got Joao Pedro now. Get a cross in. Too late.
He's too far back.
Oh!
Oh.
Enzo. Good press, Cucurella.
Pedro was so far back, though. He was dropping back more than Cole Palmer.
I think it's because Cucurella is so far up the pitch. We need that help. Like Maresca's given him so much license to go forward. I just hope we stay balanced. Chat, are we back? Yeah, man. Paul Rogers says, "Yo, Jordan." Paul, ever inquisitive. There we go.
Finishing second in their group with 6 points.
Yeah, finishing second in our group was the best thing to happen to us.
Save it. What are you doing?
He was offside anyway.
It will be a free kick here for Fluminense.
That was a good run and good ball from Tosin. I didn't know Tosin had that a part of his game. And that was tight, too.
First time they played a Brazilian side in this tournament on match
Yeah, well done, well done.
In Philadelphia. Pedro Neto giving them an early lead in that one. 3 second half goals from Flamengo. They had Nicholas Jackson sent off in that match.
Look, it's the third time in the first 13.
Got a couple edits to finish today.
Into the shoulder and left Hercules biting. They have to figure out not only the man marking responsibility, but better communication and reaction. Proactive as opposed to reactive with dealing with that starting second run out of midfield for Chelsea.
Inside and
they're playing a 4-2-3-1.
we don't need that.
That's so smart. He's just leading the entire time, and Tosin has the size advantage, has the strength advantage in terms of the comparison of the player profile. The 37
In terms of the comparison of player profile.
We need Neto to step back.
Yeah, I don't know where Neto is. And you know what? I'm really sad about Noni. Look at Enzo putting some work in. Get up there, Cuckoo. And again, Caicedo. I actually like when Caicedo gets these little yellow card breaks because he's the only one I just be like, we need him. Like, I just want him to be fresh and healthy. The Ecuadorian Conte, for sure. Conte region. Paul Rogers said, Jordan's definitely a Liverpool fan. Nah, Paul. Sorry, brother. It's Chelsea here all day today, and you're a Chelsea fan too, by the way. Only English team in the building right now. Come on now.
Fuentes and Xavier dropping to the bench today for Fluminense. Freitas and Martinelli suspended. They had both started every game of the tournament up until this point. Freitas at the back, Martinelli in midfield.
Press them, dog.
First goal in the last round against Al Hilal. 2-1 win in Orlando. Al Hilal leveling that one just after half time. Hercules, who was in the starting lineup today, was the match winner.
Let me double check Instagram.
Talked earlier on about Thiago Silva, the story surrounding him, but it's also just after Joao Pedro, who makes his first Chelsea.
I don't know why the graphics looking so off, y'all, but we'll get that going. Maybe it's an internet thing.
So that he could join their academy.
Lancelot, how's our day going? Day is going good. Have a little bit of work to do. So I'm kind of squeezing this game in, but that's what we got going on. What about you, Jordan?
Doing some rescheduling with some appointments. Got some free time so I can over here.
A little free time. You know what I mean? We find the time in the States, my guys. You find a way. I mean, these semifinals, I wouldn't miss it for the world. Big games.
Tomorrow's also
Referee. I like Nkunku when he plays for us. It's just crazy that we haven't been able to get production out of him because of injuries and whatnot. Yeah. Lancelot, how's your day going, bro?
Right now, this midfield battle, which we thought was going to be a huge one, definitely being dominated by Moises Caicedo.
Oh, there goes Samahi.
Fantastic season playing.
Samahi's in the building.
Yes, sir.
El Samahi. Salam alaikum, brother. Just in time.
Don't forget, pay homage and respects to the greatest club in the world, Al Ali.
Al Ali.
Al Ali. 2,463 club trophies, right? Right, Samahi? That's how many they have?
2,463, man. Jeez. Right now, Chelsea's playing for Al Ali El Samahi, so you're on our side. Go win that. Let's go. Oh. And he was offside. Oh, Tosin.
Everyone was off.
Yeah, we talked about the art of the short corner, but we also talked about the art of set pieces, effectiveness, a bit of acting.
Oh, man. That's a great shot. I keep forgetting Thiago Silva's on the other side of this, man. It's crazy.
It's okay. He left 3 years ago.
Right. Right.
Well, this Sunday, the stage is set. The FIFA Club World Cup final live from MetLife Stadium. The winners of this match taking on either PSG or Real Madrid for ultimate.
Okay, guys. I was just praising DAZN for Pedro. Beat him. Yes. Speed. I was just praising DAZN for it's a shot, Malo. It's a shot, Malo. That's Joao Pedro. That's Joao Pedro. And he's not celebrating against his former club, but he wants to. Let's go.
Absolute banger.
I thought that was Malo Gusto for a second. What a banger. All right, I'm fully sold. I'm fully sold. Joao Pedro's my striker.
Oh, he's the truth.
Nick Jackson could never. I'm not going to lie to you.
He's the truth.
Wow.
Yo, he is respected.
Wow. That's good respect. I mean, the club who made you, right? But damn, he's happy. You can tell. First goal for the club, bro. And he really could have scored. If he was on a little bit longer before, he could have scored. I did not know Joao. I had no idea. I was not familiar, but I want to see more of this. Top of the box, one touch. Bullet. Oh, my God. Golazo, Lancelot. Somebody says, I hope Chelsea wins because he looked. Yeah, it just, I mean, you can't hit it better than that. He took his time, too. Took one touch. Opened his foot up. Far post. That's sexy. That is sexy. Look at that. Maresca. Maresca's in heaven right now. We just keep buying as many players as we want. Imagine that.
Yeah, what's the rumors about us getting
As long as they're young, we can buy them.
Are we like in the overdraw or something like that? We're getting penalized?
Yeah, we're getting penalized, but that was from last season. There were some like financial penalties we broke. It's going to result in fines. No playing issues.
Okay. Is that based off
Dude, it's like
was it Arnautovic? Who was the old owner of the club?
Abramovich? No. That's based on some of the spending that we've been doing. But I think it's a tax that a lot of clubs pay. It's not financial fair play breakage. It was something else. It was like failure to report something. This is a dub.
Wait, so are we praising DAZN for?
Oh, I was praising DAZN for like putting ads in on the sides carefully, like thoughtfully, not just out of nowhere like I'm seeing in this game. We knew a fall off was going to happen. You know, like they would put ads up during a halftime, so it would like go from full screen to little screen, and then. But now it's getting a little.
It's like the commercial breaks are like. Oh,
yes, exactly.
I understand football. It's like it's 45 straight.
It's 45 straight minutes. We'll try to feed in at least, a couple of 20-second commercials during the breaks.
Like on a sidebar or something.
Ooh! Neto! Oh, no! Yo, Malo Gusto and Joao Pedro are bringing the fire.
Gusto!
Well won, though. Well won header. Well done, Pedro Neto.
Yo, he just got his braids done, too.
I'm saying braids are clean. That's why I thought the first one was Joao Pedro. I was like, man, the braids are clean.
They went to the same
Brazilian on Brazilian crime, AA Ron says on Instagram. What's up, brother? No bull, bro. I didn't realize, actually, Chelsea's going from Mandem FC to Joga Bonito FC. For real, we got hella Brazilians. That's not a ball for Cole Palmer.
Luke, I think one of the things we've seen with Chelsea throughout this tournament is new prospects, integrated opportunities. But also for Chelsea,
this is interesting. The type of players we have up top is different than usual, right? Like, it's not just brute force. We have a lot of, like, yeah, Fluminese don't want it.
They are scared, bro.
Fluminese don't want it.
Why is it that they're parking the bus when they're losing?
Right.
maybe a couple times in this first 22 minutes.
Paul Rogers said terrible deflection. On which one? The one that deflected directly out to Joao Pedro for the goal?
Why you stop? Keep playing, dog.
Yeah, play through that,
Keep
Pedro.
playing.
Play through that,
get
bro.
off the field. I'm tired of them.
Already?
Yes, dude. It's like you made 2 crosses.
You made 2 crosses, 1 really good chop, and now you're being a prima donna on the field saying you can't. Go press that, man.
It's like, I understand you're Portuguese, but you are not Cristiano, dog. You may wear number 7, but you are not him.
Man. So who do you want on our wings?
I mean, I'd rather put Pedro at the wing.
Yeah.
And you already have Nkuku at the wing, and then put Nico up top. As much as I don't like him, Nico still is a good header.
More than Joao Pedro.
I'd rather have Joao on the wing.
Oh, I see. You'd rather have Joao Pedro on the wing. Oh, wow. Interesting.
I mean, he's got the burners.
Yeah, he's fast. He's fast.
The thing that he lacks, too, is just, like, spatial awareness. That's why him on the wing, he doesn't have to worry too much.
Ooh, what a ball from Enzo. Am I suddenly becoming an Enzo Fernandez fan?
Don't know why you wouldn't.
I you know, too much of that Argentinian stuff going on, you know? Like
He showed up this season.
He definitely showed up this season, and and that's what I'm trying to give him. And I also didn't think he fit in this team, but now that this team is changing again, he's fitting a little bit more. He's able to spray balls like we're seeing now. Somehow Joao Pedro really changes that dynamic for him. One thing I'm a little worried about is losing Cole Palmer, which I shouldn't be. He's Cole Palmer, but
We're not going to lose him.
damn, El Samai, this time we're 10 seconds ahead of you. Isn't that crazy how the internet works? It just shifts. Let me double check.
Oh. Yes, good hustle. Good hustle. I love it. I forget how tall Enzo is.
Isn't that crazy how the internet works?
Yo, what are you chirping for, ref? Damn.
You said you forget how tall Enzo is? How tall is Enzo?
He's like
5'11"? Yeah.
I always thought he was short. I don't know why. Because Argentina, I thought he was like 5'8".
Nah, he's a big guy for sure. He's kind of the enforcer on Argentina, him and Rodrigo de Paul. Oh, man. Oh,
Yes,
man.
Cuckoo.
Fluminese are just giving the ball away.
Oh, make a run. Good ball, Cuckoo.
Oh, I know.
Oh, he wasn't ready.
I know. Somehow Joao and Cole Palmer are going to have to figure out how to link up.
I mean, he's only about to play for what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, exactly. No, he's been at the club for a week, low-key. He played his first game right away. Until now, I noticed that Cole Palmer is wearing number 10. Yeah, bro, he just switched this season. He just switched. But yes, we love it.
I feel bad for all the Chelsea fans with this little kid.
With Cole Palmer 20? No, that shit will be that's a classic. The Cole Palmer 20 will always be a classic. But yeah, time to switch.
He didn't win Premier League Player of the Season last year, did he?
Not Premier League Player of the Season. Whoa, come out! Yes, Cucurella! What was that?
Sanchez,
What was
out.
up, Sanchez?
Sell him off. We're done. Why are we stopping? Clear the ball. Just clear the ball. Get up! Get up! It's
Wait a
clean
minute.
challenge, dog. Play to the whistle.
I don't know about Jordan, man. He's too much. He's too much play hard. You know, sometimes you got to let the refs know these guys are hacking. You know what I mean?
That's cool, but
That's cool, but get up.
get up.
Yo. Rusharm on the Pedro on the wing would be a nightmare
Go
for
Joe,
teams.
Go Joe!
Oh, come on,
Enzo,
Enzo.
he's sold.
That's interesting. I guess I'm just not so familiar. I do remember Joao Pedro playing wing at Brighton because I don't remember him being the main striker. I remember Liam Delap being the main striker. So it's not crazy, I guess. And I would want to see what his 1v1, dribbling ability is.
It'd be like a rotation. Why is Enzo down?
the medical staff of Chelsea.
What happened to Enzo?
On the field
Is it the
to
heat?
assess him
Oh,
immediately.
it's hot in New York,
Transition
but
moments is
wow.
what we talked about from the opening whistle, but watch the response.
Look at this. I guess the ball just stops on the turf. I don't know. But good shit, Cucurella. Cucurella is actually somebody who is 100% on my, like, I never wanted him list. And he's, like, completely turned it around for me. He's doing exactly what everybody said he should do and would do. It's taken some time, and it's still not the way, I don't like the way it looks, but it's effective.
Because where do you come from again?
Brighton. Our whole team is Brighton. Cucurella, Caicedo, Joao Pedro. We got team.
I think people just got annoyed with him after the whole Holland bit.
The opportunity to make his
Cucurella.
Cucurella. Yeah, exactly. And then him rapping in front of Central C.
That's when I was just like, all right, this guy's just trying to be a TikToker. It's like, get out of here.
The zone brings you another blockbuster.
Like, it's one way to be confident with yourself. The ego.
Facing off against
Had a
the
humble real quick.
undisputed heavyweight title in London on July 19th. You can find out on DAZN.com.
DAZN.com. See, this is where you put an ad, right? A cooling break, you know, a head injury break, whatever. They're wrapping cold towels around everybody.
Is Evans coming?
Thiago Silva. Nah. Why? Do you hear somebody or something?
Trying to keep fit while he worked out where he was going to play his football.
Facts, Lancelot. I think we were probably on the same page of that. Like, Cucurella just not being him. You know what I mean? And it just took a little bit of time. Good luck. Where'd you get this from? Oh, you brought it. Keeping us hydrated. Look, Jordan's keeping us hydrated on the hydration break too. Yeah, Brighton, he was giving fullbacks headaches. Yeah, bro, I guess I only watched Brighton games when they played Chelsea. I don't think I watched a lot of, despite Matoma and all the ballers they had, like, didn't watch a lot of Brighton, which is funny because they stayed relatively top 10 all this season.
I'm not gonna lie, the only person I knew from Brighton, like when they first came back to the Prem, I only knew, wow, Danny Welbeck. There we go.
Oh yeah, Danny Welbeck did play for Brighton. He hasn't. I thought he went to like the championship.
Oh wait, no, I think he plays for. Who does he play for?
Yeah, who does he? Or maybe he went. Danny Welbeck. No, it still says he plays for Brighton. I thought he left. No, it says Watford. No, current team Brighton. Okay. My goal, what a clearance. I was about to come and jump with a fit of anger. Yo, Leo, what's happening, bro? Yeah, no, that would have been so trash on Robert Sanchez's part because it looked like he should have come out a lot faster as well. El Samai says, FYI, Brazilian teams are very stubborn. As we've seen, they have gone down. Fluminese has gone down in their games and have made a comeback. So this 1-0 lead don't mean jack shit. That Chelsea kid is lovely. Leo, my dog, appreciate you, bro. We got more dope kits coming, hopefully. I'm waiting for a third kit. There are rumors that it's going to be like a dark green. We're going to see. Enzo, yeah, exactly. See, when I see that kind of stuff, that's that Argentinian stuff I'm talking about. By the way, Leo, I don't think I've seen you in this chat before, bro. No, your English is great. So since I haven't seen you, first and foremost, welcome, especially another blue in the chat. Love to have it. 2, make sure you hit that like down below. And more importantly, hit that subscribe because we got watch parties all year long. We have a big watch party coming up this Sunday for the final, for the Club World Cup final.
Leo, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you did pop by for the Gold Cup final.
Oh, did you pop by yesterday or this past weekend for the Gold Cup? If I did, I missed you. I'm sorry, brother.
I think he was one of like the Mexican supporters.
Oh, no. That was, maybe. I'm not sure. Leo 210.
It was like a little raid. Everyone just came through. Like,
yeah, like we're here. Chelsea's market value is 1.38 billion euros, so they have to work on this.
Oh, man. Yeah,
El Samahi bringing the...
Come on, Gusto, better ball.
Bringing the financial statistics.
Yes,
Big Monting, Trev. Big Monting. That's what we want to see.
Oh, okay.
Look at this random cloud that came over the stadium. I think the final should be in Atlanta. I'm not going to lie. That stadium is so beautiful for TV and for regular.
Isn't it turf?
No, they brought in grass. That's the thing. They should just make it grass. They got enough money. Bring in grass for the football, or keep it turf for football and bring in grass for soccer. Well, maybe that's less. Yeah, it's a lot to maintain, especially over the course of the season. Pedro Neto. So you think he should be coming off the bench to bring that energy, right?
Yeah.
I agree with you. I'm just still like sick about Noni. Leo, what do you think about Noni Madueke? Would you rather have him?
Yes.
He said, I got Mark Cucurella on the watch along. Yo, the amount of names Jordan gets called. What was the other one that I missed? Oh, yeah. Gio De Santos of Mexico. He's gotten Ronaldinho before. All of that. Mark Cucurella, Dino, De Santos, all of them. He's here.
Who's the other guy? The Scorpion Kick goalie? What was his name?
Oh, yeah, I haven't. You'd have to look that up. I don't know.
Defensively, it's a great tracking run from Cole Palmer because he reads the outside back run. And John Arias was just dancing. He was just waiting for that little bit of a flick, giving enough time for the underlap of his right back to get forward.
El Samahi bringing us some more stats. Hold on, though. UCL from Rusharm, best in Europe. Club World Cup, best in the world. Low key, bro. Like, I'm telling you, 2029. Yeesh. Like, who doesn't love the Club World Cup after what we've seen? Oh, well won. Joao Pedro. He's doing the defensive duties, too. Maybe he can't play wing. So who's up top right now for us? Nkunku?
Technically, it's supposed to be him.
No, Nkunku's back, too. Whole team is back. All right, just a slight bit too aggressive, Joao, but I love it. Yeah. He didn't need to go to ground. Yo, Robert Sanchez looks off, man. Great flick from Joao Pedro. Bro. Yeah, that's a striker I like. I do want him to conserve his energy for attack, but shit, he's already got a goal, so do your worst, bro.
Because we're playing a 4-2-3-1.
Lancelot's getting proved wrong a lot lately. He said the Club World Cup is proving me wrong. And I agree with you, bro. Well, it's not proving me wrong. I really did expect this, because how else could it be, man? The players don't have enough rest. All the teams. Oh my God. Referee. Who?
I think it was Cucurella. Oh, Trevor? All right, Trevor, don't make it too obvious. Put your hands down.
Handling, intentional or not.
Oh my God. Look at Enzo. He's like, I'm the captain. It gets flicked. No way, bro. No way. His hands are down. That's not unnatural. Bro.
Nicholas Gallo from Colombia. That this needs to have another look over at the monitor from our referee.
Yeah, go look at it, because it's not a natural. It's not an unnatural position, and he didn't reach out. It just hit him. Like, come on, bro.
It looks like he tried to pull his arm, but he just couldn't pull it back.
Which is even more important. Like, he's trying to pull it away.
But then I feel like his instinct was like try to block the ball as well.
This is interesting. We're getting the ref's cam point of view of him looking at the VAR. That's pretty cool.
Because, like, look at how he pulled his arm. It's like, he's looking at the ball, and his instinct's like,
bro, that's not a handball, bro.
it's not.
Because if it doesn't touch his arm at all, it goes nowhere. It actually hits his.
Nah, it goes to Thiago. It doesn't hit his arm. It bounces and it probably goes to Thiago. Yeah, look.
It went to Thiago regardless.
It looks like.
Let me see what this ref says. This is
like
trash.
It's tough. That's a tough decision.
This is a trash decision if you give this a PK. Ooh. Not a penalty. It is a natural position. Let's use our brains, referees. Thank you. Thank you. Oscar Muniz, what did you say? How's Cucurella playing? He's playing great, brother. Thank you. Like handballs are for people who are cheating the game. It's not for bounces off the turf. That's not, yeah, man. No question. Natural position. My issue with the Club World Cup was if the team's players were going to play with interest or intensity. Yeah, bro. I mean, that's what the $1 billion pump of cash prize money did for that. It is gonna require that. I don't know who's gonna be paying that every 4 years, but I think they'll make it. I mean, obviously, DAZN paid $1 billion for the streaming rights, right? So FIFA made their money back. Now, granted, there's some inner workings of that's interesting, right? The Saudi public fund gave DAZN that money. So what does Saudi get out of it? Who knows? In the ref's defense, the angle that he had wasn't the best. Yeah, I agree with that. But I do agree. I like the process. You call the penalty. Somebody from VAR looks up and goes, hey, I mean, like, his arm was, like, what can he do about that? His arm was in a natural position. And then you go and take a look and make the right decision. I just like that the right decision's been made. Contrary to, like, women's Euros, right, where I've seen 2 offside calls that were just trash with VAR lines drawn. Still 1-0. They're going to replay this again, but. All right. Ooh, they're showing us the ref's point of view. At that angle, you're right. Ruth Sherm, you were right, bro. You were right. They showed that angle, and that was crazy. Are you like well ahead of us? Did you see that angle when you wrote that, or?
I call it.
They've done a great job of speeding the game up and slowing the game down and really trying to drive Fluminese's rest defense around the
turn. Good ball. Come on, let's go on, Cuckoo. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Enzo.
Cole. Yeah, doesn't Cole look a little invisible in this game? And it's like we're playing good as a team. It's kind of.
That's a clean tackle.
That is a pretty clean tackle. We'll take the foul, but. You gonna come up? Get up. Good girl.
The thing is Joao's play style, because he seems to appear like he likes to do a back heel.
Yeah.
Especially just like a back heel flick for like the one-timers.
He loves a back heel flick. As a striker, I love a back heel flick too.
But it's like Cole Palmer isn't used to that, so he's just.
Cole Palmer needs it to feet in the space that he needs it. He's not chasing balls. He's not making any like darting runs.
That's why in FIFA,
Pedro Neto.
No, Joe, get open. Get on.
No, we all saw it.
That's a good run.
That was a great run. Okay, Pedro Neto. Vamos. Lancelot says he's 1 minute ahead of us. Whole minute, jeez. Is there still no VAR in CONCACAF? I do think there was VAR in CONCACAF. I don't know, though, because they didn't VAR that Gold Cup. They didn't VAR that Gold Cup handball. But I didn't think that was a handball in the final anyway with Mexico. Jump off. Nah, because, like, you remember that was the end of the game, and I can't remember who it was. It might have been our guy Arjvin, or maybe it was Berhalter, but whoever it was trying to dribble a player in the box, and he got tackled. And as the guy tackled, his hand happened to hit the ball. Just talking about hands in a natural place, right? Where else are you going to put your hand to break the fall? Eric Wiley. Oh, now he's here. Now he's watching the Club World Cup. He says, how about that Joao Pedro goal? Yeah, brother. Crazy. Rusharm also says, note these games have had pretty solid reffing. Hardly any prim refs. Coincidence? I think not. Hey, John Oliver out. Right. Who? I saw Anthony Taylor somewhere, but maybe he was doing Gold Cup. No, maybe he did Club World Cup. I can't remember anymore. But you're right. We have had some good reffing.
Can he switch the field? Can he switch the field?
Offside?
Nah,
He's on.
Yeah, the way too. It's like, bro, you do it this late.
Wiley said, I'm just dropping in. What happened? Shoot, we got a great goal. There was a handball possibility on Trevor Chalobah, but his hand was deemed in a natural position, so that was called. We've seen Joao Pedro ball show us what he can do already with that goal and with his defensive efforts and his just bullishness. We've seen Pedro Neto really run amok against this number 23 on this left-hand side. And also Cucurella is having a game. He's had a goal line clearance. We've seen a lot already, man. El Samahi says he forgot Thiago Silva's playing his former team. Yeah, man. We have a lot of respect for Fluminese and Thiago. That's our guy. Forever my captain. Champions League winner. Can't take it away from him. It almost makes you think Thiago didn't even play for Milan, huh? Chelsea through and through. See, I will say this is annoying, but whatever.
Who do you play for, Thiago? You play for
Milan, Chelsea, PSG. Yeah, he's had a long career. He played in Netherlands.
Who do you play for in the Netherlands?
I couldn't tell you. Maybe Anderlecht. You remember he had those years where he was deathly ill, and he had to have a comeback. Wiley says we PL viewers know all too much about Anthony Taylor. Sorry, guys. Arias has good footwork. Wonder how. What are you doing, Trevor? Bro, Chalobah is he just makes me uneasy, bro. Moscow. No, not Netherlands. He went to he was out Eastern Europe. Yeah. John Arias is 27. Would you sign him? Not for Chelsea, but
John who?
Right. He just seems like a baller. Nobody can.
What is John play for?
Fluminese right here. He's on the ball. He's the only one who's kind of just creative enough. He doesn't lose the ball. Yeah, shifty. Wow, the rest of the team is giving the ball away. And here goes Pedro. What kind of ball was that? Just use your speed, Pedro. Left foot.
Oh!
Why did you try to pass it, bro? You're left-footed. Shoot the ball.
Bro, why did you just hit it near post? You could just tap it in near post.
Look at this. He tried to pass it to Cole. Or maybe it was a shot. I don't know. Thiago Silva, good. Maybe he tried to hit it far post. That was what it was.
Yeah, he's trying to force it far post. It was dude, it's like a goalie's initial reaction. I always try to go for it far. Play it near post.
Wiley, this is a fact. From the jump, Joao Pedro has been him. Do I see the South American connection between him and Enzo? I don't know if I see all that, but he's been balling. I bet I won't go to the gym today unless Chile scores another goal before the end of the game. You mean Chelsea?
Whoa.
Okay, Chris and Kunku trying to get in on the action.
That's just not good enough to end this first half. The last thing Fluminense can afford is for Chelsea to get a second.
The best Brazilian team so far is Fluminense. I mean, yeah, I guess by the fact that they're only team left, that would say it. But I thought Palmeiras was a pretty good team. Quick halftime FIFA game. I wish. I gotta use some. Actually,
Oh, come on. Enzo, just clear. We'll take it. We'll take it. Oh, delay game.
making them angry.
Okay, I see you. I see you.
Fernandez, the 24-year-old Argentine who won the World Cup in 2020.
This is a fact, Wiley. He said we've already addressed how much of a defensive liability Enzo Fernandez is or can be, but if he starts linking more advanced and asking more for our defensive line,
I mean, that's what we got Caicedo.
then he'll have more of a case to start. Chelsea consistently opening with Chalobah and the Sanchez between the sticks. We will have to score more to compensate other scoring.
Cole, do something, dog.
Yeah, I just think Cole hasn't really found his feet in this game.
He doesn't know where to go anymore.
It is kind of crowded out. I think that's the Nkunku effect. Look where Nkunku is.
Yeah.
So Cole's coming out to the wings to try to get space.
Now he's dropping.
Cucurella is coming up.
Yo, this is boring. Come on.
He said this is boring. It's up to them to come fucking get us.
Yes. But I know these folks didn't pay $200 just to see them.
Oh, what kind of pass is that, Tosa? Pass the ball.
No one's checking in for the ball. Cole Palmer is. I don't know what he's doing. I see.
Caicedo, don't get a yellow for that. You are so lucky not to get a yellow. That was unnecessary, Bill.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but we're going to have to sub out Cole because he's.
We would never sub out Cole.
I would. He's doing nothing for the team. He's not playing defense. He's really just wasting space.
He's on the field. He's providing a scare for the other team. They can't leave him open. Come on, Chelsea, you can win it. Yes, Sans the Gamer, what's happening? Yeah. Hey, Ron, I gave my thoughts on the Mexico-USA game. I'll talk more about it at halftime. If Chelsea win this, add a new trophy to their "We've won everything" resume. Big facts. Big facts. I hope we face Madrid because they're the only other team that's won literally everything. Except for no, they haven't won the Europa or the Conference League.
Careful. Oh, that's clean.
I basically didn't go to the gym today because I have an injury on my left arm. Oh shit, that's my.
So it's a leg day.
Wiley in New York on the train. I'm surprised they don't have. Honestly, first of all, New York should be adding TVs to the trains. That's halftime, y'all. That's a good 45. Definitely a great 45 for Joao Pedro. Like if I'm working in New York's like tourism commission, I'm trying to make sure this game is not only on Times Square, like these football games all over the States next year, but I'm going to try to make sure they're on the trains, they're everywhere. Thiago Silva still arguing the handball. Wouldn't expect anything less. That's a good half of football, chaps. Okay, you guys talk to Jordan. I got to make a call. FC Phoenix. Do I know some Polish clubs? I actually can't think of any Polish club. I can't. FC Phoenix, get us on here, man. It's too hot for Cole Palmer to ball out. It's hot and humid. And combine that with the pitch itself being too toasty, dude is getting cooked on the field. Yikes. Wiley said, we want better trains running before we get TVs placed. Yeah, I mean, all that should all come all together. Get New York better trains. Dare Ine says, Nicolas Jackson, currently on the bench. We'll see if we get to see him a little bit later in the game.
Oh, we will.
More than likely, I don't know, because we also got Liam Delap now. This is going to be real interesting.
No, I thought Delap had to miss the game because of all the yellows.
Oh, is Delap yellowed up?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Hold on.
He's not even on the reserves.
Shrewsbury Hall, Nicholas Jackson, Noni Madueke, and Tariq George. You're right. No Liam Delap.
Too many yellows.
It is kind of a stupid rule, like 2 yellows. That's all you get over the course of what 6 games, or it was up to the quarterfinals, right? So up to last game, you only get 2 yellows. It's crazy.
That's not a joke.
Come talk to Jordan. I got to make a quick call.
What's up, guys? Holy smokes. What's good, Wiley? Somebody, man's laughing. Oh, my dear. Hey, we got 12 people in the stream. Chelsea will win in the end, and we'll face Real Madrid, and as usual, Real Madrid will win. I don't know, somebody. Real Madrid, I don't know if they can compete with PSG. It's going to be interesting, for sure. Oh, wow. They got Messi and Michelob. I don't even think Messi drinks Michelob's. But, yeah, I don't think Real Madrid is going to be PSG. I think it's going to be PSG 2-0. PSG 2-0 tomorrow. You guys can quote me on that, but that's what I believe. It's like Dembele's just balling out. Doué's doing good. Even that one kid, the Wonder Boy, what's his name? Starts with an M. Let's see PSG players. What's the kid's name? PSG. No, I'm not a Madrista, but they will do it. I'm sure of it. Hey, Samahi knows something that I don't, huh? Sounds like you got some money. Probably place your bets all in. What is the kid's name? He's only like 16. That's the take, Jordan. What about the defensive viability? Hey, at the end of the day, whoever scores the most goals at the end wins. So that's what I'll have to say. Like you said, you're talking about PSG. But Xabi Alonso's way of playing is different and somewhat good. Yeah, it's somewhat good, but it's something that I don't think it definitely benefits Rodrigo, but it doesn't benefit Mbappe. Mbappe isn't really good with the tiki-taka schemes. And if Real can quell Vitinho, then there's a problem. They're not going to be able to stop Vitinho. If they stop Vitinho, then they still got Joao Mendes. And we still got Marco Fabian, who's like a really underrated baller. I think everyone underestimates him heavily. Marco Fabian can do it all. He's not the paciest player. He's not the flashiest player, but the man can pass the ball for sure. He drops dimes. Oh, yeah, and they got Emery, too. Emery's a baller, too. Everyone forgets about him. It's like, don't forget, he performs as well. Oh, my dear. Okay, we got that. We got this. Okay, oh, and this is Mbappe's first time going against PSG, too? Oh, yeah. You know they got their tactics ready for him.
Yeah, Fluminese was pushing the ball well, especially halfway through that first half, Chris. Cucurella just in the right spot at the right time, thinking through it to the defender.
Oh, he got beat. That's Caicedo's fault. Oh, my days. Yeah, I'm just looking at the one attack for Fluminese. Oh, thank you, Cucurella. What a strike by Pedro for that goal. Oh, for sure, Sherm. That was that was a crack. The way the ball just dipped, that was a banger for sure. What Cucurella needs to do is humble himself and keep his mouth shut. Just play his game and let his performance speak for itself. Because he's trying to chirp and do all this stuff, and it's like, bro, why are you trying to rile up the ref? For what? You're not even the captain. Stop talking to the ref. Who in the world is that on the right? Yo, who's Afrojack? Yo, who's the guy with the afro? Is that Berbatov? That is Berbatov. Holy smokes. Juan Pablo Angel. Who is that? Mbappe is excellent. If it weren't for the injury at the beginning of the tournament, he would have been one of the tournament's top players. But I hope he wins because he is an excellent player. That's fair. Mbappe is a baller. But I feel like PSG has the pace to match him. Like they definitely have like the tactics to take care of him and lock him down. And he's pretty much a speed demon. But that's why they got Hakimi too. Like I said, it wouldn't surprise me if they play a 5 in the back and just try to run up the clock, and then just have Dembele and Doué make the runs. Let's see, facts. I think he will write history with Cristiano and Messi in the future, and I hope so. Hey, I mean, he's on pace. Like, everyone gives him shit, but it's like he's literally pretty much put up the same statistics, the same goal assists, and he's only 26, 27. He's been doing this for the past decade, and his longevity has been there. He's shown himself, and now he played. Everyone's saying, "Oh, he's playing the Farmers League, playing at PSG, he's playing against not real competition." And now that he moved to La Liga, and he's still performing, it's like, sure, he barely got the Golden Boot over Lewandowski and Chris Richards. Oh, that's who that is? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, and then short. But everyone knows that, what's that Portuguese guy? Jokeres? Jacques? I don't even know how to say his name. I don't want to butcher his name too much. But he obviously should have won, like, the Golden Boot for the Europe. Before all this, forgot to congratulate you on Mexico's victory. Hey, appreciate you. Yeah, give me my flowers, somebody. Yo, I was in hostile territory over here. Like, going up against Matt and Evans. It was mad, but it was funny because we were lagged and we were delayed, so we were like 2 minutes behind the whole game. And as soon as Mexico scored, we just heard the fireworks, and I was just like, oh, we did it. Oh, but yeah, nah. Mbappe still has a lot ahead of him. Bro, he still got 10 more years. I don't even know. I'm looking at my clock. He still got 10 more years if he's healthy. That's the biggest factor, if he stays healthy. So hopefully nothing serious. Like, you never seen any like crazy injuries from Ronaldo. You never seen. I think there was one. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Messi had like an injury back in like 2014, 2015. But even then, it's like he came back, hustled, and still produced. So that's all that matters. It's more so about longevity. See, I'm a butcher now. Is it Geocaris? Gaio Caris? Oh, no, see, like, I'm a butcher this. No. Hola, saludos. Hey, what's up, Patricio? ¿Qué onda, wey? What's happening? I don't know why. Yo, y'all got me feeling silly right here. It's like all eyes on me. So now I feel like a dance monkey, yeah? We got 16 people in. Hey, welcome everyone for joining the stream. I am not the host. Matt's currently taking a business call. I am just filling in the meantime. It's halftime. At the end of the day, it's a weekday. We got to work, and we got to keep things afloat. So, yeah, if you haven't done so, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. All we like to do here is talk about footy and, show nothing but love and positivity. Bersenase ganaste Chelsea 1-0. Yeah, that was a crazy goal, Patricio. That, bro, outside the 18 too, just like that was a crazy dip on the shot. I loved it. And he's from Fluminense, so therefore he had to put his hands up. He had to pay homage. He's like, nah. It's like, yeah, it was a crack. He wanted to celebrate. You guys saw. He wanted to celebrate. He was like, oh, sorry. But now, yeah, that golazo, fantastic. Oh man. But everyone talks about Mbappe performing. Hi from Newcastle. Oh, what's up, Kung Fu Kenny? Hey, all right. Yo, all right. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I don't know if this is your first time here. If it is, hey, welcome. Welcome to the family. And if you've been here before, I'm still kind of fresh, so therefore you're new to me. But hey, I hope you're having a great day for sure. It's Tuesday. Shout out to LeBron James. It's Taco Tuesday. But if you ain't feeling tacos, it's all right. I think I'm probably going to grab some in a couple hours. Probably after the game, I'll probably go grab some. But yeah, I will tell you a little about myself. Thanks to God, I have a fit body, 720 kilograms. I have a gym and a cafe. I'm 21 years old, and this is my biggest victory. Yo, you're only 21, somebody? Oh, my days. All right. Sheesh. Hey. Nah, that's blessings, fam. That is awesome, dog. You're prevailing and you're succeeding, man. And that's pretty good. And you got a gym and 75 kilograms? How many, where do you go? I forgot the metric system. You guys go by what? Centimeters? How tall are you? Joao Pedro, yep. El gol, la oportunidad favorita, Chelsea, asegurando a la pelota color azul y dorado. Yes, sir. Nah, Patricio, you're right. Chelsea has been balling out. They're doing their thing. And, hey, I'm glad that they're able to perform and actually do what they're supposed to do. Everyone's been giving Chelsea so much heat for the recent years. And everyone's calling them a impoverished club. But now, hey, they're slowly going back to the winning ways. And we're just taking it day by day. If anyone wants to join that Chelsea bandwagon, you can do it now. You're more than welcome. Because, yeah, they got some players, but they definitely play as a team. It's not just like a one-star player team. Yes, brother, this is all thanks to Allah. Yeah, for sure, brother. Yeah. It's all about faith, positivity, and trust in the process. And I'm glad that things worked out for you. Oh, man. This is an interesting commercial. We got Vanda Pharmaceuticals. Okay. They got some type of like anime. Interesting. Fanat. Okay. Holy smokes, everybody dipped. Yo, it's only halftime. My bad, guys. The game's coming back. The players are coming back to the pitch. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Hey, Captain America's going to be back momentarily, guys. Oh, man. But honestly, I'm actually surprised with the show out. Like, especially in the crowd, how everyone pulled up. Like, the stadium's packing. Especially on a Tuesday. People are working. It's no longer 4th of July weekend. Everyone's working, but now the support is real. All the Brazilians came out, and so did all the Chelsea supporters as well. Yeah, here they come. Here they come. Where are you from? Yeah, we're here in beautiful Los Angeles. Sehun. But yeah, we're out here enjoying the scenes. Yeah, you might cool off in the pool. Nice and easy. Nice little scenery. Not too crazy. Pretty nice. The weather's definitely helping us today. But yeah, looks like the second half is about to start, guys. Feel free to throw in your predictions. I'm not married yet, but after I finish my studies, I'll find a good woman. Hey, there's definitely no rush into building your own perfect life. Like you said, you trust the process, and in due time, the right woman will come. And you focus on yourself, you made the right investments, and everything's paying out, brother. So, nothing but good things are coming. In Los Angeles de California. Thanks, Patricio. Thank you. May God bless your home, your money, and your swimming pool. I appreciate you, brother. I was like, this is Matt's swimming pool. I'm just here visiting. But nah, for sure. We definitely appreciate that, brother. About 60%. Hey, 60% to fill up a football stadium, though? It's like on average in the NFL, that's 100K. So, oh my bad, like 80K. So, for folks to pull up on a weekday, too, you got to keep in mind, Eric, it's a weekday. People are back to work, probably hungover. So, for them to be there right now in the hot, whoo, oh my goodness, and Kunku, use your body, not your hands, bro. Like, just use the shoulder. This man's strong. I don't understand why he doesn't use his strength. Did he just pick his nose and then shake his hand? Oh my, yo, y'all saw that, right? He just went, yo, and Kunku is a savage, bro.
And Kuku's balling?
No, he just fouled the guy, but I'm pretty sure he picked his nose and then shook his hand to see if he was okay.
Oh, man.
That was wild.
And Kuku does have some head case issues.
Yeah.
Play.
What's up? Jump in. Yeah. Still comiendo arroz con carne. Okay, Patricia, look at you. You got your own little asada going, huh? Okay. He is vibing. Oh, no, I mean, the prices went down 60%. Oh, really? Oh, snap. Oh, okay. They lowered the prices less than 24 hours to the match. If I wasn't working, I'd definitely be there. Dang. Oh, that is right. Yeah, they did cut the prices, right? To try to increase the attendance. Wee, that's clean. The stadium, I heard from a friend, is about 85 to 90%, which is, that's still insane, though. For them to fill up MetLife on a Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, Neto. Oh. He wasn't expecting that pass. Otra vez una mayonesa y para ese con carne todos los días está eso. Hey, that's a good breakfast. That's pretty good. Those are mind games being played by Nkunku. Hey, mind games. I don't know, man. If you touch me with the snotty hand, I don't think I'm touching you, buddy. The dark arts.
Oh. Those are dark arts for sure.
Hey, you think George went to the game? Giorgio Blamo?
No,
he's in Jersey, ain't
he? Yeah. He's from there.
He broke the corner flag. Oh no. Because I think he left Miami and then went to Jersey. I remember him saying that. He was going to go to Jersey after. Caicedo almost scored a banger. But look at this. Where's the other dude? Stupid bum. Dang. When's the last time you got a haircut? I haven't gotten a haircut in about 2.5 years. I'm a hippie. No. I'm just vibing. Who is this guy? Hey, looks like you haven't been popping up to the streams lately then, huh? I look. Hey, everyone has their own opinion, brother. Hey, much love to you, though. But I wouldn't be surprised if people traded shifts during 4th of July to be off on Tuesday. Ooh, that is true.
Facts. That would be interesting.
It's like, yeah, I'll work a Friday. I'm good.
Win that shot.
Oh!
Oh. Definitely got pushed.
Yeah. Either braid it or cut it. Sounds like you're jealous. Hey, it's all right, brother. People love the curls. And it is flowing for sure. But I hope you're doing well. Nugget. Oh, there's no T. Nugget? Nuggy? Nuji? Hey. A convenient byproduct of having a holiday on the weekend. Oh, for sure. For sure.
It is summertime though too, so you know.
Yeah.
Kids,
Teachers.
people in general.
Yeah.
A lot more time in the summer.
Especially 4th of July weekend.
Especially.
It's like people at least take like a week off. They can't just do a weekend.
But I do see empty stands.
Maybe they're in the bathroom.
Oh.
Ooh!
Pedro Neto is playing.
Oh! Do you know of another bum by the name of Matthew Marshall? Sounds familiar.
Who's that?
Nuggy? Nugge.
Interesting. Never heard.
Nugge, I don't know if it's your first time here, but hey, welcome, brother.
Oh, N-U-G-G?
Yeah. Nugge.
Nuge. No,
Yeah.
it's not one of our regular ballers. But welcome. Subscribe, brother.
In Egypt, if you hit a policeman with the ball, you will be prosecuted. Oh. Hey, well, in that case, you better hit your shots on target, huh? You got no other choice.
Right.
Esta vez la portería de Fluminese recibe la bandera de Colo-Colo en Estados Unidos. Oh, for sure, Patricio. Yeah. Keep dropping the ball knowledge, eh? Did he just drop him? Oh, no, Joao. Now you don't want to do a back heel flick? The one time he could have done it.
And Kunku turn.
Oh.
Kunku's got to be less robotic.
Oh. Look for Neto. Ah, Neto, call for it. Cucurella. Oh. We are ruled by a dictator.
Oh.
Hey, it can be interesting for sure. I love it.
Power was fine. The accuracy was
Nah, yeah, that was close. Keno.
early Fluminese subs.
Trump's favorite dictator. Oh, man. Just chirping at the floats. Yeah, I like my hairstyle. I'm chilling.
Good shit, Trev.
But hey, if you can braid your hair, that means your hair is long as well. So, hey, I hope you're taking good care of it.
Let's go inside for Caicedo.
But hey, I'm not here to talk about hair. I'm here to talk about football.
Too much, bro. Like, stop it.
Oh no! Yo, he dropped
Get
him.
up, Trevor.
Step in now. Don't go in the middle.
No, just. Oh.
Good save. Thank you, Sanchez.
See what I'm saying, bro? Our center backs are just not reliable.
Oh man.
Even Tosin. Like, what were you doing? Just let him get a shot on goal. Push him outside.
Stevenson putting his WBC lightweight title on the line against Williams of Pedro. Also on the card, fireworks expected. Edgar Malanga and Hamza Shiraz. 2 major fights, one night, only on the zone, and you can buy now at thezone.com. Joao Pedro's goal the difference. He's the 10th Chelsea player to score at this tournament. 4 Fluminense, 8 goals in the Club World Cup this year have been scored by substitutes. The Portuguese in the last game.
Oh no, too much space. Good block. Step up. Clear. Just clear it. Cole, you're doing too much, Cole. How's he still getting? Keep going. Make a run. Let's go. Come on.
It's one-on-one.
Let's go, Joao. Let's go.
You got help, bro. You got help.
Swing it.
Help.
Oh,
my God.
Oh, he doesn't need it.
Help.
Oh, he doesn't need
help.
it. He doesn't
Let's
need
go.
it. Let's go. Woo!
Wow.
Oh, he says, I mean business.
He has something to prove.
Oh,
he
yeah.
has something to absolutely
Take
prove.
the shot.
Wait a minute. I'm working here. Nah, forget it. I can't work for the rest of this game. Yo. Whoa. What a goal. He doesn't need none of them. Now, if he didn't score that, oh no, he's limping. He bullet. That was too much heat. But what a counterattack. Cole, just by the luck of Palmer, the ball stays on his feet. Look at this. 1v1, but he just doesn't care. It was 4-on-2. You're right. And he just bullet. Boo! What a goal! Let's go! Oh my God, the ref's point of view is nuts.
Yo, look at that.
He's trying not to celebrate. He's trying so hard. Facts, Alsamai. Goal of the tournament. Maybe. We'll have to go back. But if there was a Pachichi assessed, look at Maresca. What a signing, dog. What a signing. Oh, man. Oh, man, it's been a while since we've had a troll in the chat. We've got Nuge in the chat. Here to troll. Well, good, Nuge. Welcome. Oh, no, I didn't. I forgot to monetize this chat. All good. Let's blow it up now. All that time. Somebody said, man, this goal is global. Yes, sir. Patricio, ¿cómo estás? El doble de Joao Pedro, 2-0. Gol de Chelsea.
No. I hope he stepped on his ankle. He's bleeding.
Yikes.
Oh, look at this.
Referee.
He stepped on the back of his foot. Okay.
Referee.
I'm just glad nothing too serious though.
Yeah. Still. Jeez.
Chelsea are going to make a change anyway. Nicholas Jackson will be coming in.
Right. We do not want Joao Pedro hurt for the final. Take him out. He's done enough.
I'm confused. Why is Neto on the side?
He's just hanging out there. Maybe he came out hurt. Nicholas Jackson coming on for Pedro, Joao Pedro. And what a first start for you at this club, bro. Appreciate you. Very excited about what he has to offer. Cucurella. Bebé de estrella. No, that first goal was better. No, I agree. No, you're right. You're right. But just the confidence to say, nah, I don't need the 4 other people running here. I'm about to score this goal.
Probably would not have been in the side from the start.
Well, and Enzo Maresca, quite honestly, could have turned back to Nicholas Jackson even after his return from the challenge that got him a multi-game suspension and the red card against Flamengo. So Enzo Maresca once again.
Maybe we play a 3-striker system, you know? Maybe. Look at Nico. You're stronger. You're faster. Y'all, like, don't get it twisted. I'm still a big Nicholas Jackson fan. He is nowhere near as clinical as where he needs to be.
Come on, Cole.
But also, one thing Nico does is he, like, opens space up for Cole. So now Nkunku's going out wide. Pedro Neto's over here on the right side.
Yeah, now I'm playing like a 4-1-2-2 wide.
Yeah. This man, Jordan's giving me FIFA lineups, FIFA formations. He said 4-1-2-1-2 wide. Hey, come here. Stop that. Wow. No, it's not. Unfortunately, he didn't get subbed because he's injured. El Samahi. He got subbed because he's done enough for today. He's definitely done enough for today. Eric Wiley said, "Can't wait to see the highlights, bro. That goal was crazy."
Oh, do we got another? Oh.
And it looks like Nicholas Jackson doesn't want to be left out. Close to scoring there. Here comes the announcers trying to talk about the money on the team. Nobody mentions billions of dollars when they talk about Real Madrid or Man City. Or Man U. Shit. Especially Man U. That's not a foul, bro.
This guy really just... He just realized that his team's losing, right?
Please put Noni on because I just want him to fight to show us he. Oh, okay, that's fair.
He's capable of doing every second he's on the field. That is going to be a tremendous battle for those 3 players for that number 9 position.
Dude, if we get one center back, bro.
Bro, that's what Nico needs to work on. He needs to work on his touches.
Yeah, he's just a little fumbly bumbly, but if we get it out wide and Nkunku get across, too late.
What the?
Shoot now. Boy, that was a lot going on. Nicholas Jackson read it in his own voice. El Samahi thinks Real Madrid are going to advance against PSG. You know what? I hope so, because I don't feel like rooting against PSG in the final.
Wait, that's Kaká. Who else is on the left?
Cafu.
Cafu?
Yeah, Brazilian legends. Stop that. Let me see your mouth. It's got sticks on it. Stick mouth. Come here. Good girl.
Following the final whistle here at MetLife Stadium. Enzo Fernandez will take this corner.
I love these green kits. Oh.
What a bait. You said which kids?
Just these like green and white joints. They're fire.
Jefferson Cataldo, who had a short spell in Major League Soccer as a designated player with Toronto FC.
I wonder if there's a green top. I imagine not. But. But they have like an all-white kit, and then they have these green shorts and socks. So it just makes me think, like, do they have a green? Is that the third kit? Is all the green on this kit the third kit?
When did they release the new kits?
They released the new white one like just before the tournament.
Come on, Nico.
Cut in Cole. Oh, what a ball, Cole! And Nkunku, too bad of a touch. Okay, cleared off the line. And Nkunku, you could have just shot it, bro. Like, we don't need all that. Like, just get on the scoreboard. Get your confidence back. Thiago Silva prevented the third. That's a fact. Rick Tyson jumped in and said, sheesh. TF Shrinash on, Shriyansh. TF. What's happening? TF on Instagram says, who scored? It's been Joao Pedro. Both goals. Yeah, right.
Good tackle. And that's all there.
And here comes the change. Renato will make way. Who? Coming in.
Renato on Fluminese.
Oh, he's only got the yellow.
He looks gassed.
An attack-minded player. Trying to get on the ball immediately to try and create something. Very disappointing spell in Major League Soccer.
They're bullying him.
Stretch it, Nico. What are you doing? Oh, he's playing so.
No, I mean you can only run as far as the back line will let you.
No, but he's not even like making like a banana run. He's just running.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh my God. That's a great ball from Pedro Neto. I don't think Nkunku did enough for that.
Oh, Cucurella. Don't try it. You can try it, Gusto. You can try it.
I'm not mad at that, Malo. I didn't like the way he shaped up. Sanjay, what's happening, bro? Welcome. Man, Thiago Silva, what they are doing is not normal. Facts. Facts. Kavar Edit says Mbappe never won an El Clasico. That is facts, too. Facts, but he has scored in multiple El Clasicos. Madueke, Noni is back on the pitch. We don't want to hear nothing about Arsenal, no chat. We want to keep this team, this nuclear club, this nuclear team. And Reece James is on the pitch. That's what I love. That's what I love to see. My captain is back on the pitch. Noni Madueke is back on the pitch. Forget what they say in the news. Andre Santos still not getting a run out, and I think he should. I think if things stay the same in the 75th to 78th minute, I would love to see Andre Santos in for Enzo Fernandez. Or Caicedo, for that matter.
He touched me. Get off. Get off.
The final 22 minutes or so, Fluminense getting set.
Musa B. Messi or Ronaldo? I pick Ronaldo. Referee.
Taking a chunk and goes on the inside of that left foot. And Phil Palmer's had a few conversations, not with the fourth official, but with the
referee. He says Ronaldo because he's big and tall.
I say Ronaldo because he scored more goals in more leagues and holds more scoring records and is the GOAT.
change. Facundo Bernal comes off. Central midfield and Lima comes in.
Oh man, I like the beginning of the ending. I want to change the middle.
Canobio will come in. It'll be interesting to see exactly what position he takes up. I thought he was dynamic and fantastic in the opener against Borussia Dortmund, but primarily over on that left wing.
That was one of his two starts of the tournament. Started against Dortmund on match day 1 of the group and Mamelodi Sundowns on match day 3. Joined Fluminense in January. 6 goals and 26 appearances for Canobio, the 26-year-old Uruguayan, who is in here for the closing stages of this opening semi-final at the Club World Cup. Lima wins it. Maresca is
Get up,
furious.
Cole. Get up,
The
Cole.
free kick hasn't been given. He's right in front of the fourth official. Palmer back on his feet now.
Yeah, I think we
Arias
sub off
plays
Cole.
it out to the left side.
Yeah, I guess Cole can get a sub now, but he's not going to. We need to, you got to keep. It's like when you're a mob boss, you got to keep feeding your goons, or they'll turn on you, right? Like you got to keep feeding Cole. He needs to go get more goals. He needs to go and dance a little bit more, feel creative. That was never going nowhere. You can't let your henchmen sit around without going and beating up somebody, or got to feed the goons.
You think at halftime the supporters switch sides?
From
From
Fluminese to Chelsea? I don't know. It still sounds like it's a lot of Fluminese in there, but
I mean, like goalpost wise, they move from one side to another. Just like whenever they score, they come out the supporters right there.
oh no.
They're like, what you consider?
No, that's not how tickets in a stadium work, Jordan.
Maybe it should.
Fluminense
It's all about the
missing
experience
key
at the end
players
of the day.
today through suspension who had started every game. Martinelli in the midfield, Freitas at the back.
At halftime, it's just
Right. It's just a mass exodus. Wow, that's the same red card.
Keep playing.
That is the same red card you gave PSG, Lucas Hernandez, bro.
I'm sorry, but couldn't ask for that one. That was a bit of a drama queen. Look at that, like he's holding it too much.
Smacked him in the face, ref.
Like let go of it.
It's the same red card y'all gave Lucas Hernandez, so I just want this to be refed evenly.
If anything, I want to sound biased, but Cuckoo should have got a yellow for that.
Cuckoo should have got a yellow for grabbing?
Yes, bro.
What are we talking about?
That's not soccer.
What are we talking about, Jordan?
He's holding him down.
This is a man sport, holding him down. The guy's running backwards. A little pressure don't hurt nobody. Can't go up and smack him in the face. Hatim Ahmed says PSG Chelsea final. Wouldn't be mad at that. Alessandri says Mahala Madrid. Madrid. Ugh.
Oh no. He's open.
Offside. Wow.
With the goals the last time Chelsea played in the Club World Cup final. That competition now being renamed the Intercontinental Cup, with this being the new expanded Club World Cup, which will take place again in 4 years. In 2012, Chelsea's first Club World Cup appearance. They lost
Is the Madrid match day today or tomorrow? Landslides tomorrow. Tomorrow, same time.
in 2021. It was a penalty.
So you know where we'll be tomorrow at this time. 20 minutes until the end of the match, says El Samahi, keeping us updated. Yes, sir.
Thiago Silva. Canobio. turning in the midfield.
Testing
By
players.
Enzo Fernandez.
Fresh legs and a new thought process in the attacking stage of play.
Tackle this man.
Their last 5 or so
Good shit,
minutes.
Cucurella. Let's go, Nico. Dribble inside. Look at Madueke. Far post Madueke. Cucurella. Madueke! No, Nick Jackson. Stop asking for the ball, bro. That ball was destined for Madueke. Actually, you're right. It could have gone to Nick. It could have gone to Nick Jackson. Cole is pissed. Cole is like, bro, play the ball. I don't mind that, Cucurella. We want to get Noni in the mix.
Reece James. Looking for that ball forward for Palmer, but it's played away by Thiago Silva. Lima in the midfield. Palmer snapping at his heels, trying to win it back.
There he is. Oh, referee. Yikes.
But here comes the cooling break. 15 minutes to go, and Chelsea heading towards a final against Real Madrid or PSG.
That was, do you know who that was that they just showed? No. Well, maybe it was Del Piero back there too. But it was Materazzi for sure. Huh? Oh, I didn't see him. I saw whoever was front in the center of the camera with the neck tattoo. But it might be a bunch of Italians because I didn't see who else was there. But Materazzi, the one famous for getting headbutted by Zidane in the 06 World Cup. Oh, DAZN, I've been singing your praises, but I'm a little annoyed at you now. I just hate having to. Like, you don't need to pop that pop-up on screen. You don't need to be that annoying. I get what you're doing. And look, Ribéry. We got French legends. We got Italian legends. During this cooling break.
Yeah, Luke, I think there's probably a conversation somewhere in there about for Chelsea losing 3-1 against Flamengo was maybe the best moment for Enzo Maresca to redirect the focus. Here's the look of the transition moment where was fouled in the buildup, or at least seemed to have been from Evervaldo.
They went through his legs, bro.
The play to continue in a good, strong save to his right-hand side, Robert Sanchez. Probably the clearest of the opportunity. Thiago Silva in the opposite direction, clearing one off the line, but Chelsea, this was the second goal, and it was fantastic from Cole Palmer. He's taken a beating from the 3 players in the midfield, but Joao Pedro recognizing the space was on that right-hand side with Puga.
Joao Pedro taking that all himself is just amazing, bro. Like, what happened to players doing that? Nowadays, we see players one-on-one, and they're just always looking up. And I do agree that sometimes, you know, you make a good decision, you pass the ball, but I want a striker to be selfish.
It's because he's young, so he's willing to take risks.
Yeah. Is that what it is? Youth gives you risks?
Oh, for sure. Got nothing to lose.
Who do I think is winning the match tomorrow, bro? I think PSG. I can't lie. I just, you know, Madrid is in an interesting transition period. They look good under Xabi Alonso, but they have a lot of work to do. PSG is just so well oiled. But what I'm hoping for is a good game. Hoping for a good game. We're going to see competing styles. I wonder who's going to have most of the possession. Wow, Noni. Come on, bro.
Arias down the left side. Arias still going towards the byline. Around by Chalobah. Back to Rene.
Reece James's interception game is on 10. Always. Noni, what are we doing, bro? Trying to meg people? Hola, Fallen Port. ¿Cómo estás? Musa B. I think I answered this, bro. I said Ronaldo. This guy back here, he says Messi. Barca or Madrid, Fallen Port. I think I'm going to go with Madrid. Right. Facts. We already heard that, Paul. Appreciate you. Osman or Gyökeres? Come on, dog. These are not real questions, dog.
Osimhen.
One wants to go to Chelsea, and one is trying to go to Arsenal. Just take your pick off of that information alone. Ribery's name is Bilal after he converted to Islam. That's an interesting factoid. El Samahi throwing us in with the good facts, the interesting facts. Y'all, this seems like a pretty open and shut. How does that saying go? Open and shut case, shut and dry, whatever. It just feels like Chelsea is a little bit too much for Fluminese. Wow. Nico fighting. He's on. Give it to Cole. Shoot.
Whoa!
Oh, Nico. You see what I mean? Everything but being clinical. And it's tough. He saw Joao Pedro, though. He saw Joao Pedro, and he's like, I need to do this, too. Yeah, all you have to do is fake the shot. And it was close.
Oh, shut up. You wouldn't have passed it.
Yeah, but he would also have scored it. This man. Since when is Cole Palmer not ice cold? Not on the left side. Cole Palmer is an all-pitch player.
He's a lefty. That's why he always puts on the right.
Which is why, if he was on his left foot on that left side, he would have put it in the goal.
It's a harder angle.
I can't believe you guys. When did Cole Palmer not become generational, y'all?
I'm not saying he's not generational. Just saying.
Nah, generational players score goals, man. I can't. It's too hard for me. You ever see Neymar go, it's too hard to score on the left side of the field? On the right side of the field? Messi?
Yes, that's why he plays on the left.
Messi.
That's why when you see Neymar is always a left winger.
No, Neymar plays center attacking mid. He plays on the right.
Play on the left side?
Huh?
When have you ever seen Salah play on the left side?
Salah's different. Salah's not generational. We're talking about generational talents here. We're not talking about speed merchants.
Salah?
Salah. You think Salah's generational?
Yes.
He played for Chelsea, right?
Where's Samahi?
You know he played Samahi.
Yeah, he played for Mourinho. That was not the time.
He played for Mourinho? That's our excuse for being generational?
Oh, for sure.
If you're generational, that means you're, regardless of anybody on the field.
Would not have played Messi.
What do you mean? What?
He would not have played Messi.
No, absolutely not.
He couldn't even play
You can't
De Bruyne.
tell me Messi is the GOAT and say
even play De
Mourinho
Bruyne.
would not play Messi.
He didn't play De Bruyne.
De Bruyne is not generational either. De Bruyne had to learn his trade at Hamburg or Wolverhampton or not Wolfsburg. Yeah. No, generational means it doesn't matter. The second you touch a pitch, you are blessed by God and you are a baller. That's Cole Palmer. That's Lamine Yamal. You think Lamine Yamal wouldn't play under Mourinho? Oh, good try, Jackson.
He wouldn't give him a chance now.
Nah, man.
Mourinho doesn't play young kids.
Yeah, Mourinho doesn't play young kids, but
that's why Salah was like, what, 18, 19 when he played for Chelsea? And then didn't get play time, and then went to Fiorentina and balled out. Or was it Roma? It was Roma or Fiorentina?
He went to Fiorentina first. He went somewhere before Fiorentina, I'm pretty sure. But again, here's another thing. You don't bounce around from team to team if you're generational. Like, especially as a young player.
What did Cristiano do?
What? You mean Cristiano, who played 5 years at Man United and then became the best player in the world? And then, no, that's not bouncing around. He left Man United. He didn't bounce around. He didn't get bounced out. He didn't get his contract not renewed. He said, nah, bro, I'm going to Madrid and getting a bag. Bag. Cristiano, though, I wonder if he was generational. I guess no. He's definitely has to. He was generational. To get a contract after one game against Man United, that's pretty legendary. Flamengo 3-1 Chelsea. Joao Silva still living in the past. Where is Flamengo now? Onji. Flamengo Onji. Tengo pelo largo.
They're not used to North American heat. That's what it is.
Yo, I don't want to hear any of these excuses from Europeans or Brazilians. Brazilians haven't been making excuses. They've been balling. One time he chose Rashford over Ronaldo and Messi. Wait, who did, El Samayi? For me, Abu Trika is the best player in Egypt's history during his historical treble period, contributing to our victory. Man, even El Samahi don't want to hear your nonsense about Mo Salah. Mo Salah, great player.
No, Samahi, how do you feel about Mo?
I'm sure he loves Mo. He's Egyptian. Come on, y'all. Let's keep this clean sheet. The game is over.
Little over 5 minutes for stoppage time remaining at MetLife. Arias standing over this one. Soteldo there for the short corner. Up against Palmer. Soteldo towards the byline. Gets a decent cross in towards the
Oh, handball.
Doesn't matter.
Was in there.
We were there.
Yikes.
Got it covered. It's okay.
There was a heavy collision at the top of the 6-yard box, and that drew the attention of the referee. Was it Everaldo? Good battle. And as the ball turns, header one, and 2 players go.
What did they call? Oh, they called a foul? Or they called the handball?
Was it a handling situation with the arm coming off the body?
No, not a handball.
Everaldo.
Andre Santos. All right, a bit 10 minutes later than I predicted, but it's good to see him. He's coming on for Enzo. Good stuff. Keep our players happy. Let them play. Show them they're appreciated. Chris Nkunku, I think we're still trying to sell you, but good job today. Like, can we give Nkunku to Arsenal? I think he'd do well there. I don't want to give up Noni. Oh, man, and Drewsbury Hall. Keenan Drewsbury. Yeah, we got to give our English boys a run out every once in a while.
Yeah, I thought it was really good in that 90 minutes against Palmeiras. Coming on with the injury or the niggle that Rich James picked up in pre-game warm-up that right back, and then Andre Santos right in the heart of that midfield alongside Enzo Fernandez with Moises Caicedo out suspended.
Looks like coming in Kim and Shrewsbury Hall has a goal.
That's my captain.
Look around.
Said by the Chelsea.
Patricio, ¿te gusta?
Yes, from his career, I'll tell you Salah. But I love Abu Mutrika very much. That's all.
See? Oh. Let's go, Noni. Up the field. This is so tough for me. This is just gonna help Chelsea fans decide they don't like Noni anymore, and it's gonna hurt my feelings. He's had a horrible performance since coming on.
But I want to say it's still too early to call Cole Palmer a generational player. He's only had
2 seasons with more than 14 goals. What is a 1.5 good season? Who was the leading goal scorer on Chelsea last year? Who was the leading goal scorer on Chelsea this year? Who? Exactly.
How many goals was that?
I mean, 15 goals, but 15 goals in them. Yeah, 15 goals. But one season he tied Haaland for the most goals. Actually, he lost to Haaland by 1 goal because Haaland scored 4 against Wolves on the last day of the season, which was stupid. Yeah, so he had a phenomenal first season, and that's when you go, it's too early. But then when you start the next season and you're doing the same thing and they know to look out for you and they're double teaming you, nah, bro. Cole's generational, for sure. For sure. You wouldn't stop calling Yamal generational if he starts having a goal drought, would you? I'm not even going to say he's had a goal drought because he's never scored 14 goals. Yeah, I mean, Cole Palmer's got assists too. What are we talking about? What are we talking about, really? We got 2 forward players. One doesn't have double-digit goals in his career. And another one has multiple seasons with double digits.
today, it was a huge test.
But no, he does have double-digit goals.
In all comps. He does not have double digits in La Liga. He has double-digit assists in La Liga.
Oh, yeah, that's different. That's because in La Liga, he gets triple team.
The runner usually hold down the right side.
Is that why it's different?
He's a young boy. Yes, of course. The Spaniards are pressing him like crazy, while the Englishmen and Frenchmen is like, nah, we'll give him some space.
We'll give him some space. Well, either way, even if the Frenchmen aren't pressing him in the Champions League, he didn't have double-digit goals in the Champions League either. You got to have it somewhere.
He had, what, like 6 goals?
Yeah, he had 6 goals.
That's 'cause he was
Really
also-
good campaign. Be selfish, Cole. Be selfish. Andre. Okay, nice.
What's he going to do? What's he going to do?
Gonna pass it. Good ball. No need. Pass the ball.
Dookie.
Reese. Ah. Dog, why does Tosin look like he's running in slow motion?
Because he wasn't phased by the cross.
Let's see what we got in the comments. If we brought a sorcerer and brought him to Arsenal fans with a spell to win the Champions League and the English Premier League, they would not believe him. If we brought a sorcerer and brought him to the Arsenal fans with a spell to win, basically saying Arsenal ain't winning nothing ever. That's pretty real.
We'll see their 11-match unbeaten run come to an end.
The only English team that deserved to win the Champions League was Arsenal. That's facts. But they didn't deserve it because Barcelona put a number on them. Oy. Is there a change in lineup if we face Real or PSG in the final? What would be the differences? That's a great question, Eric.
Yeah, Delap is going to start.
Over Joao Pedro?
No, they'll both be at the top.
Oh, we don't play 2 strikers. What are we talking about?
No, take out Neto. I think Neto will start. Neto
So you would put Joao Pedro on the wing and Delap up top. That would be really interesting. After this game, you saw Neto just play, and then who's on the right? You're starting Nkunku? What has Nkunku done for us?
He's created some chances. He's created a lot of chances in this game. It's just unfortunate because he's just been heavy-footed.
So you're starting in Chris Nkunku over Noni Madueke and Pedro Neto.
Over Noni, yes.
That's crazy talk. That's craziness. When's the last time Chris Nkunku scored or assisted for us? Yikes. Yikes. We got delusional Chelsea fans now. I didn't know it was possible. Chris Nkunku might get sold. Well, he can't get sold because nobody wants to buy him. He won't. Wiley. Okay, so Wiley. Jordan says, to answer this question thoroughly, Jordan says he's putting Delap up top. He's putting, oh my God, Nick Jackson. Nick Jackson's definitely not starting. He's putting Joao Pedro on the left and Chris Nkunku on the right.
Oh, he's cramping.
Wow, that could have been a goal.
Caicedo was cramping. Get him off the court. Get him off the field.
What I would do is Enzo and Caicedo are starting for sure, so that's just what it is. Cole Palmer in the 10. I'd be interested to see a Joao Pedro left wing and Delap up top with Noni with Pedro Neto on the right.
So who are you going to start, Noni or?
I would start Pedro Neto just because Noni just had a shitty game this game. Can't start him like that. But I'm starting Levi Colwell for sure. I might start Reece James, bro. If he feels good enough after this game, I would start Reece. Yeah, Gusto comes off the bench. He just doesn't. His decision making is off. He had a good game today, though. Yeah, that's what I would go with. Yo, brothers, good chilling. What's up, Richard? Appreciate you tapping in, bro. Yo, for anybody new to the chat, please make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button down at the bottom for me. Let folks know we're here. Chris Ramirez says Real or PSG. I think PSG, bro. I just think I think they're too well oiled for Real, but I'm expecting a good game. I'm expecting Xabi Alonso to be doing his homework.
One of the real highlights of seeing the different teams from around the world and how they apply themselves on the pitch, but also the way that fans from all
Facts, Wiley. We're gonna miss Madueke's direct play, and I want a direct player. And again, Pedro Neto's direct as well, but it's not the same style. He can't shoot with both feet. It's not as dangerous. I think Noni's dangerous, and I would like to keep that because I know Arteta is gonna work with that for sure.
What's up, Chris? Welcome back to the stream.
Yeah, what's up, Chris? What's happening? R.I.P. Diogo Jota for sure.
Gamer, one of us.
Chris says, El Samai says he bets Real Madrid will advance. That's actually a final I would like to. I would rather see a Chelsea Real Madrid final than a Chelsea PSG final. For the simple fact that I don't want to get run out of the building 5-0, one. NS Collection, what's happening? You're not like a debt collector, are you?
I mean, I want the best of the best, so I feel like it would be nice if the Champions League winners play against the Confederations winner.
The Conference League winners?
Oh, yeah, Conference League winners.
Yeah. That would be interesting. That would honestly, you're right. That would be a really good. Who won the Europa League again? United or Spurs. They were never invited to this. Yeah, that would be interesting. Champions League winners versus Conference League. Well, we know Conference League winners are in the final now. Shoot, guys, I haven't even minding the clock. We have only 6 minutes of added time, and we should be there. I don't know why I'm putting it up on screen now, but just so you know, we got 5 seconds till we are in a final with an extra 30 million cash in our pockets so that we can put it towards, I guess we can't put it towards Osman now. I guess I can let the Osman dream go. But maybe we can put it towards a center back. Yeah, and a keeper.
Couldn't even get, was it Magnum?
Who?
Magnum.
Oh, Mike Magnan? Yeah, I don't know what that was, but I'm not going to lie. He's kind of fallen off as of recently, too. So it's like, I don't actually know what keepers are available that I would really want. Yeah, that's absolutely not. That's absolutely not. Mexican legend, though. Shout out Ochoa. For me, the best team on earth is Real Madrid. El Samahi, I mean, to be honest. Whoa! How acrobatic. I honestly wouldn't have minded if he had scored that as his last thing, Everton. Oh, no. How acrobatic. Just hit off his shin.
Bing. Again, beautiful interpretation of the moment right there from Everaldo.
Everaldo, that's his name.
There can only be a matter of a few seconds remaining here.
Caicedo's reaching at his ankles. That is not a good sign. Yo, Jordan does not like Cole Palmer. Are you a Chelsea fan? Man, yes. I want our best player to do whatever he wants. I'm not going to shut him up. Nothing. I want him to be as expressive as possible. Mbappe new club versus PSG old club. Bro, that's right. We got the matchup we didn't get. Bro, I didn't even think about that. We got the matchup we didn't get in Champions League because freaking Arsenal ruined it for us. We're getting Mbappe finally coming up against his old club. I didn't even think about that storyline. That's amazing.
Yeah, Luis Enrique got 11 this league. 2-0. PSG.
95 minutos, Chelsea, para festejar. Festejar? What's festejar? Festejar leme de final de Fluminese, vaquera afuar sin Sudamérica. A final without South American teams. The last South American team present goes out today at the hands of Chelsea. What about Maligan, not Ochoa? Who is Maligan? Or are you talking about Mike Maignan from AC Milan? Lancelot's out of here. He says, thanks for another live. Appreciate you pulling up, Lancelot. Game OV. It goes to the Blues. Liam Womi, what's up, bro? On Instagram, he says, what do I think about Noni going to Arsenal? Well, it's not a done deal yet. It makes me sick, to be honest. It makes me sick to my stomach. I hope the deal somehow gets caught up.
How much are they selling?
We would be selling him for like 30 million. Like, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like, y'all don't deserve him. Folks don't realize Noni really is a baller. He really is. At least from a potential side of things. Like, we want him to just stay consistent and get better, but it's tough to do in a team where there's so many options. I think he would do so well under Arteta, and it just pisses me off because he is such a good player. Or he has a lot of talents. Let me say it like that. He has a lot of tools at his disposal. Again, being a 2-footed player is something I look very highly on. And that's it. Game Blouses. Game Chelsea. Right. All Joao Pedro. All his Fluminese people are coming to him. Like, it's your game now. It's your time. Forte abrazo. Obrigado, Irmão. We'll see you next time. Hopefully we see you tomorrow because that's a big matchup. Wiley, you'll see the highlights either on my Instagram or on YouTube later. Come tap in. Oh, Lancelot already said he'll be there tomorrow. Facts. Oh, Maligan, the goalkeeper from Club America, the one that played against USA. Okay. He won keeper of the tournament. I mean, yeah. I don't. Yeah, he led in that one goal against US, right, in the final. Yeah, it was a good header. I don't know enough about Maligan, bro, and I don't know enough about Club America either, but traditionally we don't see a lot of Mexican keepers going to Europe. I'm not saying that means anything, but I have to see him. I can't say anything.
I think we've only seen 2 go to Europe.
Yeah. Man, the love that Thiago's getting shown by all the Chelsea players, I love it. Badiashile, his center back partner. He's asking him what's wrong with him. I wish you a happy day and congratulations on the victory, says Al Samahi. Bro, appreciate you. From the heart of an Al Ali fan. Yes, sir. I appreciate you tapping in. I appreciate you pulling up. It's been a great stream. NS Collection, I should say, says, I'm Beastie. Oh, you just switched your name. Beastie Prods. What's up, bro? Of course we remember you. Stop changing your name so we can anoint you as a consistent baller in the chat. You should watch the Liga MX, bro. See Club America versus... Ooh. Fernando. He came in the building, and you see what my team did, Fernando. You see what we did. All right, Chelsea's in the final. 30 million to us. 30 million to the good. So we can pay off some of those fines that we levied. Chris Ramirez, I really try to watch Liga MX, but I really feel like it's like something about like the passion and pride of people who really support those teams, because it is not fun to watch for me. And I watch all kinds of ball. I gotta say, not really a good watch, but obviously America is one of probably the biggest club in Mexico, so I could stand to watch a game or two more. Really? Chivas is still a huge club? Are they even in the first division? Okay. That's crazy. Haven't heard of Chivas in a long time. Fernando said his prediction was way too early and off. What did you say? You said 2-1 Fluminese. All right, let's talk about tomorrow, guys. While we're here, I got to get to work in a little bit, so the only game you should watch maybe in the Liga is maybe the Ligula. What is the Ligula? What matchup is that? Or the final? Wait, what are you talking about, Fernando? The Ligula. F Chivas, America is better, says Chris.
Oh, my days. All right, relax, Chris.
Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, the passion in Mexico is next level. I want that kind of passion here in America for people to be, and you kind of see it a little bit. You see it a little bit from New York, NYCFC, who are not a good team, but they have fans who are willing to cuss anybody out. You see it a little bit at LAFC, the fan base, which is, predominantly Mexican and Central American, South American. She is a baller. What about the women's Euros, y'all? Are y'all watching that? Are y'all seeing Spain absolutely run amok? I'm going to start streaming. I'm a little surprised. Well, I'm more surprised that England lost to France in the way they did, but they still look like a good team. They play tomorrow as well.
I mean, France got a squad.
Yeah, but France has kind of been falling off ever since before last World Cup. That was an interesting win. We'll see if they can keep that going. Who do they play?
I mean, they got it back. They still got good players. They got all the PSG girls. Well, it was like Kyoto. They
got Cascarino. They got yeah. Carucci. The baddest girl in France, as they say, Karchaoui. They play Wales tomorrow, so it'll be really interesting to see what England do against Netherlands at 9 a.m. Shoot, we might have to go live for that for sure. England, Netherlands. I think I'm calling it. That's the next live stream before the 12 o'clock game. PSG versus Madrid. Damn, we also got LAFC versus Colorado tomorrow. We got games tomorrow. It's a soccer summer. Chris Ramirez says, they do fight.
Oh, for sure.
Omar A2012 says, hello. What's up, Omar? Welcome. Abun Ulan. Wayne Ferrier, do you think Mo Salah should have gone to Jota's funeral? Wow, that's an interesting question. I have no comment on that. I have no comment on anything that happened. I didn't even know that he missed the funeral, to be honest. We don't know what reasons he had for not going, so I honestly can't comment on that. That one's crazy.
That's the tough one.
My bad. Ligila. It's the way they call playoffs. All right. All right. Fernando saying, watch the playoffs or watch the final. Don't watch anything else in Liga MX. That probably makes sense for now. There it is, Patricio. We already know what to tune in for. Come back, y'all, tomorrow. Real Madrid enfrentara PSG. I like that. Yeah, that's going to be a really good game. Hey, Patricio said, en domingo estará en directo contigo la gran final de la Mundial de Clubs. That's it, Sunday. I'm throwing a block party. I'm also going to be streaming this block party. Make sure you tap in. No matter what, we will be there, and so will Chelsea, no matter what. We get to just sit back, or at least I get to sit back and just watch the game tomorrow with no dog in the fight. Obviously, I'm more of a PSG fan than I'm a Madrid fan. I also think PSG are just a better team, so I'll be probably rooting for them. But I kind of would rather play Real Madrid in the final as a Chelsea fan. So I don't know. There's a lot of mixed emotions there. That should be a fun game. Final PSG versus Chelsea, says Lucas. Time will tell. Don't count the 16-time Champions League winners out. Respect to Raul for his celebrating for Jota. Yeah, that was a dope-ass celebration. I'm not going to lie. That was, big teammate. Played together at Wolves. That was good to see. If I don't think Aaron's here, but he asked me a question early on, and I told him I would talk about it at halftime. But real quick, my thoughts on the Gold Cup were, what a goal! Shit. Sorry, I'm just seeing that Joao Pedro goal. The first one is a banger. The second one was great, and it kind of proved that the first banger was not a mistake. I love Joao Pedro. I'll give a quick thought. Wow. Speaking of which, the boy Chris Richards, the Crystal Palace man, just fresh off of his campaign at the club, the Gold Cup. I think it was good to see a lot of those young players kind of become something and actually go through the fire. They didn't have it all their way. They had to do a tough penalty kick versus what was that, Costa Rica or Guatemala. This man. Somehow Jordan is like super excited to see Dimitar Berbatov. He's a legend. Streets won't forget. The Bulgarian legend with the magic touch. Yeah, so I think overall the Gold Cup was good. We were a little, I don't know, we were a little lacking in the final, like more so than what we obviously saw. It was kind of like, it also seemed like we didn't play as good in the final as we did in the semifinals. So obviously it was against Guatemala, so it was different competition. But yeah, I look forward to seeing this U.S. team progress a little bit more. This was such a strange goal, but what a great goal. Cole Palmer getting tackled in the midfield. Look at this. Joao Pedro has so much to do here, and he just tries to get close to the defender and cuts and shoots. That's it. Yeah. He did not stick a foot in or anything. Questionable defense on the Fluminese side, but it really just looked like Fluminese just didn't have it today. Up the Chelsea, so glad we won. Liam Womi said, appreciate you, Liam. I think that's the difference between Fluminese and Palmeiras, which makes Palmeiras probably a better team out of the Brazilian teams. I think Palmeiras don't need the ball to get that confidence, to get that playing. Fluminese, I was a little bit worried about because they do play the ball. I know y'all remember. I mean, obviously this was a slightly different team, but back when Marcelo was on Fluminese and they were playing Man City and they were just in the last Club World Cup and they were just knocking it around Man City like it was nothing. That was pretty crazy, but that's what I didn't want to see from us, and we didn't give them the chance, which I love. Chris Ramirez, am I an OG? I don't know, not quite yet. You're headed that way, though. Off topic, I've seen a lot of comments, people saying we're giving Jota more attention. Oh, this is an interesting topic. This is something I can speak to. We're giving Jota more attention now that he passed away. But to be honest, how can you hate and not give attention to such a good person and player? No, that's an interesting topic because, like, we have to recognize that two people died. Two international professional soccer players died, right? I didn't even know that Silva was Jota's brother. I had no idea. But yeah, I mean, obviously Jota's an amazing player. He plays for a big team. He's highly publicized. I think people who are kind of saying that maybe are speaking a little bit emotionally when, I mean, that's just as easy as saying when you see somebody on the news pass away, you know, Michael Jackson died and you know, somebody else died on the same day Michael Jackson died, right? But Michael Jackson has more publicity, therefore there's going to be more attention paid to it. And I think it's kind of the same thing, relatively in the same realm as the Andre Silva, Diogo Jota thing. Like, nobody is discounting Andre Silva, and I'm sure he's going to get there's going to be a lot of memorials for them at the start of the Premier League season, as well as the Portuguese league season, but it's tough. Check who just joined the chat. Melly Monaco is in the building. What's happening? Melly Monaco. We got PSG versus Real Madrid tomorrow. Melly, are you pulling up? That's a big game. Mbappe versus his former team. Mbappe versus Paris. Mbappe versus all his friends in Paris. And Dembele and everybody else he played with, all his former teammates. It's a big game happening tomorrow. Chelsea's already through to the final, so we don't have to worry about that. But we got to see who makes it between Real Madrid and PSG. We're going to see who pulls up. Wayne Ferrier, what's up, brother? Who do I think are the favorites for the Premier League? As I'm a Liverpool fan. Well, yeah, Liverpool are definitely going to be stronger next year. They've already added some top players. I think City will be back, even though they're still not good at tournament football. I don't think City will do anything in the Champions League. They didn't do anything in the Club World Cup. But City, you know, Pep is a seasons coach. So he's got all the players he needs to build a team that can compete. But hopefully Chelsea performs well. I think we'll be top 4. Hopefully, maybe if we win this competition, it'll give us confidence to go ahead and win the Premier League season next year. Melly Monaco, the game is at noon tomorrow. I'm telling you now, don't text me in the morning because you know how I be texting. Just pull up. If you're going to pull up, pull up. But, yeah, Wayne, if I were to give a couple, I'm definitely going to say, obviously, City, they've strengthened their team. They're going to be a favorite. Liverpool, as the incumbents and the holders, they're definitely a favorite. They're not losing much. If anything, they've gained something with Frimpong. You know, they lost Trent, but I don't think Liverpool cares about Trent too much. Who else? I'm curious about Arsenal. I do not think that makes Arsenal a favorite. I don't think anything will ever make Arsenal a favorite to win the Premier League. But all they needed was a striker, and if they get this Gyökeres deal done, that's going to be very interesting and make the Premier League very interesting. Because I just don't, I don't imagine that he's as bad as Arsenal fans are already trying to tell us. You know, like scoring 50 goals in the Portuguese league is not an easy feat. Like, yes, it's not as hard as scoring 50 goals in some of the other leagues, but nah, bruh. I think Arsenal could be really good with him. Chris Ramirez. Yeah, this was the question. Everybody's paying attention to Jota, but what about Andre? People are paying attention to Andre too, bro. It's just Jota's more famous. Jota's more known, so you're seeing more things about Jota. You know, Jota's playing in the Premier League. Andre's playing in the Portuguese league, and I think he's in the second division. Was in the second division of the Portuguese league. So it's just like less exposure. Let's like saying there was a championship player who passed away this season. You didn't hear a lot about him. It's I think it's just that's just kind of what publicity does. Melly Monaco said, "Don't text me in the morning" is crazy. I just don't want no, hey, you know, you don't get a text back from me, so that means you decide not to come. You hear it right now. I'm saying pull up. We're watching the game tomorrow. It's going to be a big game. We're going to be outside. It's been beautiful all week. Pull up. But no, I think Andre Silva is getting visibility. It's just tragic, man. To pass away in that manner, to have your tire blow out, makes me not want to ever be in Lamborghinis. Who's my all-time favorite Chelsea player? Bet you will say Eden Hazard. Absolutely not, Wayne. I'm a little too old for that anyway. Didier Drogba is my all-time favorite player. Eden Hazard, I love him. The streets will never forget him. But I probably have 4 other Chelsea players that I put over Eden Hazard, to be honest. And Frankie Lampard. I honestly don't put John Terry over Eden Hazard. And I think it might be because he had those like racism allegations levied against him. And, you know, and again, John's a legend and everything, but Petr Cech for sure. Petr Cech for sure is an all-time favorite over Eden Hazard for me. Who else? Who else am I not even thinking about right now? I mean, I'm thinking about the original Conte, the original number 6, right? Thierry Henry did not play for Chelsea. Look at her. She's just throwing out names. Melly Monaco, Zidane. No, I'm talking about Yeah, Makaleli. He's a little too young to remember the Makaleli days, but the original, the OG, he is the one who invented the true number 6 position, bro. A dog in the midfield and could play ball as well. Streets won't forget. Yeah, so I have a couple. Gary Cahill? Nah. Nah, bro. Nah. I think I like Ricardo Carvalho better than Gary Cahill. He was just there. Low key though, Streets won't forget Ivanovic either, bro. Branislav Ivanovic, my dog. We'll never forget him. Shit, Florent Maluda. And I probably like Eden Hazard more than Florent, but one of my favorite players. Shit, Ramirez in the midfield. I got a lot. I mean, again, let's just go. We'll just say Drogba, Lamps, and Drogba, Lamps, Makaleli, Essien. Shit, forgot all about Essien too. And then I'll put Hazard. So Hazard will be 4 or 5 for me. Thanks for these commentary though. Zidane's probably my all-time favorite midfielder of all time, and he's number probably 3 on the GOAT list for me. Henry is a player that I used to watch highlights for. So even though I didn't really like Arsenal by the time I started watching Premier League, Henry has always been a legend and an idol. Chris Ramirez said, "What if Liverpool made it to the Club World Cup? You gotta win a Champions League, partner. Gotta win a Champions League in this, in the next 4 years, I guess." No, not Prem. It's only Champions League winners. Remember, it's Chelsea from our 2021 win, and then Man City in 20. Yeah, exactly. Gotta win a UCL, y'all.
Wait, so what did Arsenal win?
Huh?
What did Arsenal win?
What you mean? What did Arsenal win? Arsenal? Did he say Arsenal? Arsenal winning Club World Cup? No way. No way. We could barely get Barcelona. Barcelona ain't won a Champions League in over a decade. Man's asking about Arsenal though. I forgot what did Atletico win. They didn't win anything. Atletico fell in the coefficient. Yeah, I forget what Atletico won though. Yeah, they were just a higher team in the coefficient. Why did Atletico Madrid? I'll tell you right now. Their strong performance, their performance in the Champions League over the 2021 and 2024 cycle was ranked higher. So yeah, they were a coefficient team.
What do they do then? They got maybe to the round of 16.
FIFA established a ranking system to determine. Atletico Madrid consistently reached the latter stages of the Champions League, earning them a high ranking. Yeah.
Because they barely make it past the group stage.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there was one year where they were damn near either they made it to the semis or the finals. But the only final I can remember was against Madrid, and that was in like 2017 or something like that. Yeah. Fernando said, so can we speak about La Liga? Nico Williams was playing with the hearts of Barca fans. Now they want Lucho Diaz. Bro, Barca is in shambles, bro. I think it's hilarious. I think Nico is hilarious for playing them like he did.
I think he was just trying to tease them for a check.
Yeah, you got a check out of it. He definitely, twice. That's his second check from Barca. He did it before the Euros, and now he's done it again. Getting the bag. Good for Nico. Yeah, I honestly think Diaz will be really good at Barca. He plays the same position as Rafinha, so it would be really interesting to see. You remember when Barca fans at the beginning of the season were talking about Ballon d'Or Rafinha? Ballon d'Or him? I'm telling you, there's levels to this stuff. Rafinha had an amazing season, and I guarantee you, I'm saying it right now, on July 8th, 2025, that was the best season you'll ever see from Rafinha at Barcelona. Let's see. Let's just see. The best season you'll ever see. What did he have? Like 32 goals and 19 assists or something like that? Nuts.
Had one of the greatest Champions League runs.
Greatest Champions League runs, even though I can't really give him that because he would be invisible in games and then show up and score at the very end.
He's got the stats. He's got the second.
And I will never forgive him because some players who show up at the end who just keep playing all game, I'll rate them for that. But when he stole that goal from Kubarsi, that's when I was just like, Rafinha is just a stat patter, bro. I can't trust him, bro. Wayne said, love your pad. Appreciate you, bro. Patricio says, Messi, Suarez, Neymar, Porterio, Bravo, El Barcelona, 2015. That was a squad, man. The MSN with Claudio Bravo in goal, unbeatable. A treble winning team, 100% Jesus at the top of Neymar's head. I'll never forget that. Neymar is literally one of my goats.
Wait, was it Claudio or was it Victor Valdez? Pretty sure it was Victor.
No, it had to be Claudio. Victor is. Yeah, Victor had moved on to like the Prem by then. You got to fact check that. Victor was playing with 2010 Barca when they won the treble. Yeah, we'll have to see. He'll do the fact check on that, Patricio. Fernando said they won La Liga. Who, Barcelona? Bro, literally, I can flip a coin and tell you who's going to win La Liga next year. Like, literally, only 2 teams. La Liga doesn't mean anything to me. But you know, I don't watch La Liga anyway. I would much, and this is why I used to argue with people about the French league being the Farmers League. I would much rather watch Lille versus Olympique Lyonnais or shit. I would watch Rennes versus Marseille before I'm watching Sevilla versus Atletico Madrid. I'm just saying, different styles. Would you love Isak at Chelsea? I would love Isak at Chelsea, but I'm really liking Joao Pedro. So I'm glad that the Brighton recruiters mixed with whoever they got up at Chelsea looking at Brighton found this guy because he's a baller. Isak, pure finisher, pure striker. I think he'd do so well at Arsenal. But if you're Newcastle, like if you're on Newcastle and they're giving you the bag, why would you go to Arsenal, right? So excited to see what Isak and Newcastle do next year.
So he went to Manchester United.
That's right.
Ter Stegen actually started
the
final.
Oh, it was Ter Stegen. That's right. Claudio Bravo was on the team and on the bench. But yeah, it was Ter Stegen in the 100% Jesus era. Man, Rafinha, my bad for saying this, but that was the last time he's going to be the best. Why? Because Barca players, well, almost every team, they get into a fight with the coach and they get benched. Yeah. We're going to see because this is a different coach. You know, Hansi Flick's got these guys cooking. We'll see what they do.
He's got them on the Bayern Munich.
Who, Hansi Flick?
Yeah.
You said he's got to put Bayern Munich on his guy?
He's got Barcelona training like Bayern Munich.
Yeah, no, for sure. He's got, which is smart. Like, you need to do that. Yeah, Hansi Flick's got Barcelona players in the gym. He's got them out there. Like, yeah, he's got them on another level. The thing is, Barca just don't have money. Their club's kind of in shambles, in my opinion. Yes, they just won La Liga, but, bro, you still owe Frankie de Jong money. You guys, I don't know, man. You're more than a club. You are in debt. Any last questions before we get up on out of here? This has been a great stream, y'all. I'm gonna let it go 2 more minutes, and then we're gonna call it. Got to get to work. Got some edits to do. God, it's such a beautiful day. I don't even want to edit today, bro. It's so annoying. Also, got to get some food. Have you eaten?
No.
I have those burgers in there. They're just frozen, but that doesn't take long. Maybe I'll do that. You want a burger?
Sure.
All right, guys. One more question from Wayne Ferrier. We love it. I love the talks, the debates, the questions. Who's been Chelsea's best manager ever? Like, what are we talking about here? There's a lot.
Past 10 years.
Past 10 years?
Thomas?
Oh, man, don't tell me about Thomas. I might cry. Tuchel was a great manager, but I can't put him as best because he had a team that could have done everything. Granted, he did win the Champions League, but he had right, and he could have had Lukaku. Like, and I know people don't rate Lukaku, whatever, but when you look at that Chelsea team under Thomas Tuchel with all those young players, Lukaku was the missing piece. I'll never forget it. When we started the season, we played Liverpool and we absolutely trounced them. Liverpool, they got lucky and they ended up tying the game. But that was like our first vision of a dominant Chelsea team. And then Lukaku got injured. Then he had a falling out with Tuchel, and then we had to just blow that team up. Luckily, despite how poorly we did in the Premier League, we made our way through the Champions League and beat Man City for the Champions League. We also beat Man City in like the FA Cup too, and in other competitions. So we really had Man City's number that year. But Tuchel, I'd put him at number 4. I'd put Jose Mourinho at number 2. I was gonna say Conte number 1, but now that I think about it, I'll put Conte because the way these coaches fall out at Chelsea is really my problem. Who won the first Champions League with us? Roberto Di Matteo, so that doesn't even count. Yeah, that's a good question. What I would say is it's not about the coach, even though it is kind of about the coach. Yeah, I'd probably say Joe Mo. Jose is that guy, the special one, the original special one. Brought in Ricardo Carvalho, brought in Drogba. Like, yeah, nah. Honestly, Jose is how I started watching Chelsea, and so maybe I'm biased, but that's. What are they talking about? Fernando said, I was saying Atletico de Madrid won La Liga in 2000 or 21. Oh, that's what he was saying. No, but it wasn't because they won La Liga, and I don't know if they won La Liga. It might have been 18 or 19.
From time to time, when he sees that opportunity there, he can attack without exposing too much in the back.
Talk about,
There's one thing. You can be a good player.
Atletico Madrid won La Liga.
Players being good in both phases, defense and attack. And these guys are complete players. That's what he said.
what about defending?
I mean, I think we spoke a lot about his defensive attributes, but I think going forward, he also brings a lot. You know, he's an aggressive ball runner, ball player.
2013, 14.
He's just an all-around amazing player. But
And the 2021 La Liga title. All right, you're right. Pedro is the only important signing. Hard to argue with that, bro. Hard to argue with that. We'll see what Liam Delap does. Does Delap have a goal? What was his goal again? I can't remember. It was a cross from Enzo, right? And a tap in. Yeah. That's not bad. Yeah, Delap's been performing, but Joao Pedro, that's some next level stuff seeing right there. Last question. Do I think Pogba is going to be on fire this season? Bro, great question. I certainly hope so. Pogba's also in my top 10 GOATs. Yeah, just a revolutionary player. Sucks what happened to him. Every player has to go through some crazy adversity in their career. Hopefully, with all the signings that Monaco made, I'm really interested. We're going to be watching the French League. We are definitely going to be watching the French League, so stay tuned for that. We got more of that coming. All right, y'all. I think we've done it. We've done it for 2 hours, almost 3 hours now. I appreciate everybody who tapped in. Come back tomorrow, 9 a.m. sharp. We're going to watch Women's Euro. We're going to check in and see what England does in their bounce-back game against Netherlands. And then, obviously, the game of the day is at noon tomorrow, Real Madrid versus PSG. Be there or be square. Just doesn't. It used to sound cool, like back in the 90s when we would say that. Anyway, be there, yo. Be there tomorrow. We'll tap in. Appreciate everybody who tapped in, everybody who left comments. If you all can, if you all haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We got watch parties all week. We got a big one happening this Sunday. It's gonna be huge. I'm telling you. Tap in now. Make sure you hit that bell too. Isn't that bell the notification to let you know when I go live? Because you know I kind of go live haphazardly. We outside. Wayne Ferrier says, give Chelsea a new stadium, please. We've been working on that for years, bro. Apparently, there's like a zoning issue with the new Stamford Bridge. They were trying to build it right next to the other one, and there was some issue. Obviously, Chelsea in a very posh neighborhood. You can't just build shit, don't matter how much money you have. But yeah, facts. Update the stadium, give Chelsea a new stadium, do something. All right, we out of here, y'all. Any last words, Jordan?
Hey, PSG 2-0.
PSG 2-0. That's what it is. I'm saying PSG 3-1. Ooh. It's like the same but different. You feel me? All right, y'all. Appreciate you. Peace out. We'll see you tomorrow.